by itself. Make me feel the hurl there and bring up a breakfast, yes?
Imagine that. Imagine that, right? Imagine, look at something here. Let me get into the thing, right? We go deal with Berkey's son and everything, right?
Aye.
But imagine they went and filed a Freedom of Information Act request to find out what kind of money Watson do gain.
Well, he come out and he said today, $40,000, and which is not really.
But you hear you hear what the others was getting, right?
Yeah, what I'm saying is not on par anywhere close to what the others were getting before, and I
Shelly
think
Das was getting 125 US an
hour. Yeah, man. What are we talking about?
Papa,
Money.
yo.
One getting $70,000 a month for a year.
70,000 a month for a year, 840,000 for the year.
Yeah.
But they want to dig into Watson Duke business. You see how it does backfire on them? They're so cantankerous. They want to do like if the man gets some kind of deal that they pay him some exorbitant amount of money now to try and spin it and say, look, they say they don't have no money, but look, they're going to pay Watson Duke. And when they go now and they get the information, I'm glad they get a whole bundle.
Right.
It's a whole bundle.
And not parts.
And not parts.
Yeah.
You understand?
As usually.
Come to find out now, Watson working for half the money that all who was under the previous administration was getting.
Right.
And all who was feeding. And this is the problem. Now, I have to say, somehow or the other, the Express has been a little more kind in their reporting than PNM3.
Well,
they've been renamed PNM3.
My thing is that you have to be very wary as to where you get the information and how you get the information, because the information shapes how we go forward. And Kamala Prasad Bissessa has a work on her hands right now to try to dispel or to manage the communication coming out from where she is, that kind of stuff, right? Because everybody screenshotting a piece of a document and sending it to the media. Or send it to old source. Or send it to old source.
What on with the TSCT invoices?
Up to now, nothing come out of that.
Exactly. With the Communication Workers Union, the head of the Communication Workers Union, who was bumping, she come and talking all kind of threats.
Joanne Ogier?
Yes, but she said, I have it yet, I will release it. But releasing, if you have something that fake, it don't matter. If you release it, don't make it real, you know. You understand what I'm saying? So
I got so wary of the press this wrongs, because you have to be very careful at the way
But
to
this is why we here, X. This is why we are here.
It's very, 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 very disheartening to watch, the direction. Because imagine, in fact, let me not say that on here. I can't say that on here. No, I can't say that on here. No, it have some things I need to reveal, but I had to be careful how I revealing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially about the media and that sort of stuff, right? But at the end of the day, be careful, people, of who you take information from, how you take your information, how you digest information. We wanted to think.
Well, I have
because 4 ministers we have called here. 4.
Look, Barry had to clarify.
Barry and all too,
off. And the nice thing with this show that you must appreciate is we don't plan nothing.
Yeah, we
just call them on the spot. Yeah. That's why when David was here yesterday and we called Tim Gopi Singh, Dr. Tim Gopi Singh. The best gynecologist in the Caribbean. We had to plug the man. The man is really rated as the best in the Caribbean.
Yeah, a nice job though.
Yeah, that job, well, I don't know, boy. You think that's a nice job, boy?
I mean,
a gynecologist? I wonder what I'd like, boy.
Yeah,
we feel like going through their mind when they do the examination, boy.
That's a normal vagina, I guess.
I guess it depends on the clients, the quality of clients. I don't know.
Well, I guess so.
I don't know. You think they study that, boy, or it's just like work? It's just like science.
It's just like work. It's just a work.
It's a work, right? Them don't study. That's
part of the anatomy.
Go through their mind and thing, right?
No.
Doctors don't think so, man.
Not Tim,
right? Especially Dr. Tim. No, he's one of the best. He's one of the best, if not the best, in the Caribbean. I think he's the best gynecologist in the Caribbean. But when we called him yesterday, the first thing he say, like so many others, or they go ambush me like that, boy. And that's how it is. We don't mean to ambush them, but we want you to get a sense of understanding that when we call these people, they could answer on the fly.
Right.
Because
they're not lying. So
they ain't rehearsing nothing. It's nothing rehearsed.
No fresh paint.
Exactly, on the fly. Barry, I ain't lying. Barry really impressed me. The way Barry rattled off everything from the medium, the small solution, the short-term solution, to the medium-term solution, to the long-term solution, all the problems.
And understanding the whole problem and how to fix it.
Exactly. And I see he was down on the ground in some community.
Yeah, I think he was getting out toys.
No, dealing with water problem. He went to meet with the residents to find out.
Oh, okay.
I see Philip Watts going through Mamaral.
Right.
Dealing with water problem. And I was highlighting that video on my program this morning where people have these barrels outside the house to catch water now. And that's the water they're using to drink and cook and things with.
I want to ask most of these people.
And they're on the ground.
I want to ask most of these people, where they think the money coming from?
I don't know. I don't know where people feel the money does come from. But the money kind of come from revenue.
Does think at all?
Wait a minute.
You feel the average Joe does study where the money coming from?
No.
Because I hear in some commentary with different people and watching the little polls and the papers and all these different things, right? And some people are thinking, but the others are just being obscure.
It's no cure for stupidity, you know.
Well, yeah, but you have to wonder where the money coming from too. If the woman come in and
they don't have that study. The same way they ain't studying that Balize House could have never built on raffle ticket.
Well,
them ain't studying that. You feel them studying that? You feel them studying about raffle ticket sell? You feel they do any calculation? But okay, about raffle all right, a raffle ticket was selling for $100. How many raffle tickets would you have to sell to put up $100 million structure?
39,000.
You understand why I'm telling you? I mean, people, listen, this is what you have to do. You just have to do the calculation. It's like, if you want to know if the government is overspending or if they are within... Look, they bring up a whole issue in the papers the other day with the office of the Prime Minister Christmas dinner. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, 160,000.
160,000. But nah.
They're making a bacchanal for that.
But let me tell you where that bacchanal dead. Maybe we'll call it dead. I am a promoter.
Right.
You know that. You just come to my events.
Right. I
just show up free drinks every Christmas. Free drinks.
Right.
With entertainment. And my expenses has been over 100,000.
Right.
Right? When you check the bar bill, the decor, the entertainment, the security, the venue. Right. So when you check all these things, I have about a little over 100,000.
Right.
Good? And that is with free drinks and people that are buy food, eh?
Right.
Right. So at the office of the Prime Minister, I talking about that for 400 and some people.
Right.
So the office of the Prime Minister have a Christmas dinner. And it comes up to 160,000 and only 4,000 pay. I think they only pay $4,000 out of all the bills. I think they still owe it, right?
Right.
According to the article. So they didn't pay the bill yet. Because they didn't have money to pay the bill, right?
Right.
They say from what they see in terms of the caterers and so on and so forth, the office went with the lowest bids.
Right.
So they went with the people that charge the least. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Right.
We talking food. We talking decor. We talking service. Because you must have there is service and security and all these little things, right? Man, 160. If all you could talk about is $160,000 for our OPM Christmas dinner, you have nothing to talk about.
Well, I was in that, so.
Eh?
I wasn't part of that.
You was in that? You eat shrimps?
I wasn't sure them.
You eat shrimps?
Yeah, shrimps, yeah.
Shrimps, you ate?
Shrimps
and
steak.
God, boy. And steak? Surf and turf? Oh, God. Did you drink champagne too?
That's kidding.
You had champagne? No champagne. All right, no problem. No, but I'm just saying, if that is all you could talk about, if that is all you could report on, I look at some of the reports in the paper this weekend, and I was like, the media have nothing to talk about. Because some of the conversation just petty. It just, and I am taking the position of the Prime Minister. I love the Prime Minister. Let me tell you why I love the Prime Minister. I want to read you a little thing what she say here.
Is just she bothered?
Well, it's how she said it, eh? She said, she said, it may seem on the surface that I am unbothered when Rowley and the PNM trolls say these nasty things about me. But the truth is that deep down inside, I am very, very, very unbothered. No, I think she tackled them the right way. I think she handled them the right way.
And her experience is showing in a lot of instances.
Yeah, so I think
She beaten them nicely
she
too.
baited them. Yes. Look how
beaten
much
them nicely too.
they could say what they want, right? Look how much bacchanal that one accusation caused.
Right.
That Balishe house was built
And
with
drug
drug money. Look where erupt after. Look where erupt out of
everybody
that.
that's gonna jump out themselves.
Everybody all of a sudden they get like ants in their pants.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm telling you? Something. I mean, and that's just.
Camille and all with your annoying voice.
Oh gosh, boy.
God.
Hey, boy.
She like Naila Suka Mosquito.
God, boy. I tell you. Oh God, yeah. Hey, we are. What are we? 20 minutes
I hear
past?
my name call you. Hey, by the way, thanks a lot, Mr. Welsh, yesterday for holding it down for me.
Yeah, man.
You did a fantastic job. But I hear all you call my name in the
In the naughty corner.
What got put in naughty corner for in here?
Somebody put any note. What they put any naughty
curry or
corner about,
something?
boy? Is something. I can't. No, Welch was talking about something with some roti he didn't get from his sister.
Yeah.
And then somebody calling, foreign news calling, I think it's foreign news call, and talk about something with curry with you, you know.
Yeah. I
think
had
it's
10
foreign
curry
news.
and 8 was bad.
And it was bad.
Yeah.
I
8
think
was
it's-
bad. No, don't
I think
stress me. 8 was really bad, boy. Oh, God, boy, it was ridiculous, boy. God.
Nah, serious thing.
Hey,
boy,
if I leave in
now
back
the naughty corner, but nice yesterday, boy. Get ready for the
Yeah.
naughty corner at 10, right after the 10 o'clock news. So think about who in your naughty corner this morning. And
we have
remember,
whips
you
and
have a
dogs
reason.
and thing. We have whips and
We are
dogs and thing.
whip and thing. We
No,
are
you
whip.
doing,
We are
no,
whip.
you
We are
doing.
whip. We are whip. We have a whip, and we have a cloud.
Right,
We
great.
have a whip and a cloud. So you either get a whip or a cloud. All right. Waiting about Berkey's son, boy.
He just goes back to how to put it, to what I've been speaking about for the longest while about children, about being part of the fallout, because I think that was one of his sons that was doing very well in school. From ever since he was small, he was doing very well in school.
Right. But he was playing football and thing.
Scholarship type qualifications
Yeah, he was
from that
playing
youth
football
man.
and thing, yeah.
And it's just guilt by association, or you know how that would go, right? Because of your father's legacy and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what are the circumstances that got him killed, but 3 of them were gunned down in a house in Penal, which is because his father never liked him to be down
Up in still outside.
His father never liked him to be up on that side.
Also, he said Mount Penal.
Yes, he
But
sent
the
him
problem
away
is
from-
Penal is a hotspot.
Well, imagine that. Penal
Is a hotspot.
You can imagine that?
Yes, Penal is a hotspot. I've been saying that for the last 6 years.
Well,
Look at what thing happening in Penal.
and he's a young guy. I don't think he wasn't anything per se, normal little children, teenagers
so this-
kind of thing. But outside of that,
Yeah, he wasn't no bad man
we
thing.
don't know him into any bad man thing kind of scenario. But it's unfortunate that he would have lost his life. And as it happened, McGill sent me a note on it. Juvenile delinquency problem expression itself in crime and criminality.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sent me that note and said unfortunate,
But I was watching something, and I was watching the 17 years old, 21 and 22. Right? And I was saying this one, I said, look at that, yeah, boy. And I just wanted to let the young people out there know, and even the elders who have a little influence on young people, but they really don't take the opportunity to connect with them. All right? In my experience, right, I had a partner named Darwin Caesar. Caesar was the big man up in Kandahar,
All right.
right, back in the day. And and all it took, men had fear of Darwin, they had respect him. So you had the respect and you had the fear factor.
All right.
And all it took was a youth man to walk up behind him at night and power bullets in the back of his head.
All right.
And he dropped down dead on the ground in the road in Kandahar like a dog. Right? And that was the end of that. That was the end of that. As much as
And I can tell
he
you
was
about
feared
10,
and respected.
And I can tell you about 10 stories like that.
Right.
Exactly like that.
And this is the point. The point is, when you get into that kind of lifestyle, it only have one end, It ain't no happily ever after,
No, it don't.
It-
Don't know man jumping in a taxi and go and work taxi after you're going on people when the night come. It don't work so.
Exactly. It don't work like that. This is the end result. And the youths had to understand that you are now, when you reach the age of 14, 15, you don't know nothing about life. You know about life.
You're feeling about life.
You understand? You know starting to get little feelings to go behind girl. You didn't even know about life.
Right?
Right? And I'm saying, you ain't travel yet. You ain't even reach the point of reaching the age to jump on a plane and go and see the
17,
world.
20, and 21. Them now start to live.
They now start to live.
Them ain't really see
And that's
life
it.
properly yet.
And that's it. And I'm saying to you, when you're that age, the wants and the needs that you require at that age is very different to when you're older. When you're older, your perspective on life changes. And your needs and your wants become different now.
Right?
As you mature, you start to think differently. You even start to act differently. If you used to drink plenty alcohol, you cut back. You understand what I'm saying? If you used to smoke cigarette, you stop or you ease up or things like that now, because you come to realize, well, okay, you're getting older and you have a different perspective on life. And then if you travel too and you leave Trinidad, like how you have left Trinidad on several occasions, maybe that is why at your age and your young age when you was traveling all over the place, going to Azerbaijan and all these places, and eating shrimps there too. I just said, when you were traveling there, you would have seen, remember you're coming out, you're leaving a dot on the map, eh?
Right.
Trinidad is a dot. And you're leaving that dot to go to places that are way bigger, larger population size, everything just bigger.
Right.
And then you see things. And your ideas start to, if you're a thinker, your mind start to goes crazy now because you're studying weight now. We do have this so back home and I could do this and I could invest in that and this could be, and I could make money off of this and I could make money off of that.
Right.
And you start to get little ideas and concepts that you could apply in your life when you go back home and make a dollar and you know, create business and earnings and that kind of thing, right? So when you're in that lifestyle from a very young age and you get a criminal record and you can't travel and that kind of thing because you have a criminal record, you miss out on so many experiences in life. And when you see a 17 or 21 or 22, like X now said, them fellas now start to live. They don't even know what life is.
And the life get cut short.
That's right, because the choices that they may have made, but or association that they may have had.
And you don't get to leave a legacy also.
And that's the next thing too.
But if you have no children, you left no legacy when you disappear so early in life. You know, so that is another problem too.
That next problem,
in terms of the population expanding itself and bringing forward a seed that you know that is a good citizen and whatever. Because I know for a fact that Bucky didn't used to let him come in Tongue and associate in that kind of environment in Tongue.
Right.
You know, so he was always on his books and he always make sure that his son, that one son, had it going on, you know, at that one time. But
let me ask you something. Fellas in the community, right? When you're growing up in a community and all right, let me say you're growing up in a community with a man like Berkey at the helm and Dole. Remember Dole get lick up too.
yeah,
Right? As a youth man that looking up to them fellas and seeing them as either role model or the big man.
right.
When them fellas get lick up, nothing don't dawn on, you don't start to think about wait now.
A good,
If it could happen to them.
a good punching and a roll on, let's fix that. A punching and a roll on, let's fix that.
Nah, boy.
Nice. You sit down with your run punch and you roll on and you just continue the movement.
Nah, boy.
It is what it is. It's as simple as
I
that.
said, boy, a punching and a roll on,
A
boy.
punching and
I
a
said,
roll
boy,
on and that's cool.
And I said, boy, everything back to normal,
Celebrate,
boy.
raise a toast. And next in line.
Nah,
It is
boy,
what it is.
How life go be so, boy?
It is what it is. But been like that for however long. I tell you, no, listen, Martin Joseph. And before that too,
Yeah.
but I just drawing from Martin Joseph time. Come forward. We have those youths that are adults today.
Yeah.
They are the 18 to 23-year-olds today from since Martin Joseph time.
Yeah.
All they watch what the hell going on, you know. All they not paying attention to what the hell going on, you know. Since Martin Joseph time, we have the 18 to 23-year-olds today in 2026 that are robbing, disrespecting people, getting themselves involved in. All of them, most of them, are fallouts in society.
Yeah.
Because some of them would have gotten a good intervention somewhere. Somebody would have picked them up. Somebody would have seen the talent as a footballer. Some of them might have get an aunt and uncle who well off and wanted to take care of them.
Right.
And all these different, right? So they fall into a alright groove with two good parents or substitute parents, you know, and they start to get their life together because they have good role models, right? And they start to go down the right path. They got the right intervention at the right time.
Right.
But those that did not get that, the 10,000 youths from in Martin Joseph time are the youths of 2026 now.
Creating havoc.
That are creating havoc. The check frauding, the car stealing, the pesting, the extortion, the everything. Check it out. They didn't get so just so. They came through a system that got them like that.
Yeah, but it couldn't be through lack of opportunity. The opportunities were
Well,
there.
the opportunities were there, but life is also about choices too. And if you make the wrong choices, you're going to end up on the wrong side.
On the wrong side, yeah, that's
and it's
true.
very easy to end up on the wrong side. It's not. There's no maths. There's no teach my child thing and my child is the best. No, it's not about that.
It's not about that.
It's simple peer pressure that make a child do what it wants to do. And it's about the choices that they make. That's what life is about. Life is about choices. It's either you make a positive one or you make a negative one.
Yeah.
Right? And most of them who are in the fallout range, taking talk and getting themselves involved in all sorts of different things. Getting involved in car with man with AR-15 and going. Some of them themselves know they're going and put on a robbery.
Yeah.
They just ending up in a car with guns, and we just my brethren and them in the car with the gun and thing, and we just end up on a robbery. In some instances, that initiations. It have all kind of different.
They're going to put on a walk in order to get in with the boys.
And these are the conversations we're supposed to be having at governance level to understand the problem in order to tackle it. You can't tackle something you don't understand.
Exactly.
Or you can't understand something that you never live.
Yeah.
Right? So you have to be able to get the opinions of others, get the younger ones, get the psychologists, get the sociologists, get all those people together around the table to spell out these things for you so that they could put plans in place to ensure that you solve the problem. We have a problem right now. Murders taking place, and the only thing they will remember in 2030 is the murders. Them don't care about home invasions going down or robberies going down or raping going down. They don't care about that. The public, all they want to see, did homicides go down?
Yes.
Did we detect homicides properly?
Yep.
That's all they want to hear. That's all they will remember in 2030. They may remember all them things.
Well, look, I'm seeing here in the paper this morning as well. You got to give it to the TTPS, you know. It's the only organization that's locked up their own, you know. No,
yes, they're locking up their own, but how many?
Consistent.
Yes, but how many of them are facing the going in? I remember a time. I remember Sharp. You remember Sharp from in Besson Street? Sharp was the bad man. That was the sergeant in charge and the inspector in charge in Besson Street.
Right.
He was a big bad man back in the day.
Right.
Everybody knows Sharp. They know when Sharp coming for you. Trust me. Sharp and Teats and John Man and all of them coming for you in a silver bus. They used to call it a silver royal saloon. They used to move around with, right? When Sharp and them coming for you, everybody used to be afraid. When they like them, they used to be afraid because you know the bad men and them coming for you. And I see here at time, I remember working in the jail in Remand and see he on high risk wing, sit down on a stool in a cell because they almost jail that. They almost jail with that for the killing of Weasland.
Serious?
I'm telling you.
Wow.
And that's sit down in a cell and can't believe he on the other side of the table, you know. You know what it is to be locking up people every day and to be putting people away. And your turn come and end up in the same cell.
With them same fellas.
But in isolation though. In the high risk wing.
Right.
So just put them in different separate cells and things, right? Because them as high risk prisoners.
Right.
And he's sitting on our bench and that's looking out whole day. Like in a daze. I remember that clearly, you know, that little fella, you know, working in the jail, you know. You know what I mean? And these are the things we talking about. Who they afraid now in the police service?
It's no bad man police, really. What bad man police it have?
And that is the problem. That is the problem. We don't have no bad man police again. We are no police who real rango tango and jango here.
The last clip there.
And bust down your house and hire peasant peeing yourself.
I think the last clip they had a little fear for, or they had fear for, was the short clip with Mark Hernandez and all of them.
Yeah, that was that clip was a dread clip.
That clip was a dread clip, eh?
Yeah.
And they come and dismantle that, and not seeing where this commissioner.
And since after that.
Well, I mean,
who's the bad man? Guevara the bad man?
Well, definitely wasn't Euler. But I'm just saying.
I'm all easy up with them shipping the summer.
You come from that and they give me Euler. But I'm just saying. But from the time they put Euler, I knew from that point, that was it. That was it.
I just want to hear this man talk some science so long as this man talks some science, I would be good.
Yeah, forget
but
all that
right
back and
now,
forth
you
with
see
Gary.
all that stupidness you're talking, all that foolishness you're talking, Guevara, you're not impressing me in no way. And with all the respect to your office and thing, you're not a ranker right now. You're not nowhere in the ranking. Nice, because you're not doing anything to impress me as a sleuth, as a crime fighter, as a commissioner of police. You're not doing nothing to really say anything.
Well, on the issue of these two police officers identified as linked to gangs, and they are alleged to be tipping off criminals and trafficking people as well. Right? It's interesting because I was listening to what Suzette Martin was saying when she was asked about it.
Old Bart Simpson, right?
Yeah, Bart Simpson. She said that this is an example of proactive policing, but I want to know
which case they win. Within the last 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Which case?
Exactly.
They have won against an officer that came on the front page of any papers.
I want to know what proactive policing she talking about. We on the back foot.
What you getting tapped with them on the shop? Actually, shopping is the selling
we on the back foot for the longest while.
Because he's supposed to be putting towards Alexander some stiff initiatives to solve crime. And I have outlined that on several occasions.
Roger, we want you on the show, Roger. We want you on the show. Come and sit down with off the record, right? And we will make you very comfortable.
Yeah,
very comfortable.
Very.
We have a whole bag of air here for you. So don't worry yourself. You come through and we go have a nice conversation on what is taking place.
They're talking about crime plan and some quick wins. I keep telling all of that.
Yeah.
Some quick wins. You can't have heavy police presence with a police with the belly lapping over me boxers, man. Don't do them thing and telling me about that is an example of how a police No. Them is thing you had to fix foot. You had to build back the confidence in the service.
But this is the
you had to bring back the line that Gary had with we call it
one shot, one kill. No, 482 Gary.
482 Gary.
482
We
Gary.
would get information personally from people. Getting on the ground and talking to people is very important to the police service.
Yeah.
You want information. You want community policing. You want police to be dressed up in the normal casual thing with a little badge on the neck and playing basketball with them little youth and them on the corner. They come around in the car. They stop. They talk to the youths. They come out, they play a little basketball with them, shoot a little hoops, and then they go back in the car and they go. This is the kind of camaraderie at the bill among the citizens.
Right.
These are the things that are put forward.
Right.
What is you doing?
That is community policing at its
What
best.
is he doing?
But I'm saying to you, and I'm saying to Gofaro, and I'm saying to the TTPS, right? You are not going to move forward and have any effect on crime if you do not have public trust and confidence. If the public does not trust you, it is not going to work, because nobody's going to come out and say, yes, I have information on this, or yes, I see that, or I saw a witness. Nobody's going to do it.
Or nobody calling the police station and telling them, hey, going on, okay, neighbor just come and report here, Neighbor just come and report here, and all them kind of dotish things and a confidential line and all kind of stupid. Your 999 working? It's working properly?
You're spinning top in mud, brother.
Your 999 instead working. You call 999 now a Spanish by dancer. Hola.
Oh gosh, no, you're serious?
Hola.
Oh God, don't say that.
A Spanish by dancer. That's how sad it is.
Buenos dias and all kind of thing going on?
I tell you.
Nah, man. Not a Buenos dias.
some quick wins
On
you had to
999.
score, buddy. That's what all you had to do. Score some quick wins while you're building
Buenos
this,
dias,
and
senor.
then
No,
have your
man.
community police
No,
working,
no.
higher gender violence unit, and them sending out flyers and talking to the people and putting out ads in the papers and all these different things they're supposed to be doing.
Because let me tell you something, we had 79 murders to the year.
Well,
They asked the government, the government has said that at this point in time, they do not see any reason to implement any curfew. Right? Well, but
the polls and them
listen,
saying different there. The polls and them saying, the people and them saying, well, if it's needed, bring it in.
I think if they implement the curfew, nobody would have a problem with it.
Yeah, but what you're implementing a curfew for?
But like I said yesterday, I think I said if calling a SOE is the norm or becomes the norm, murders under a SOE will also become the norm. Because
first to begin, we're using the tool wrongfully, right? It cannot be the norm. It should not be the norm.
Right.
We have policing techniques that are used all over the bloody world, especially in gang capitals of the world, all over. You have work to do beside beside trying to find criminals now, and you have work that you need to be doing behind the scenes to get this service up in our gear.
What is the purpose
when this SOE is done, then you have things that could back up and help you to do your job.
Right. So what is the purpose of the anti-gang legislation?
Well, I don't know. Only one, but the little 16-year-old get hold, but me know what the hell going on with that. I don't know what going on with that. Because these fellas and them know and notice something. On every crime right now is a Nissan Tida or a 80 wagon or a note is what they're using to carry out almost all the crimes of shooting across the nation. Because every clip I see, I have clips on my fire.
No, but that's the vehicles they use.
Every vehicle.
That is the vehicles they use.
Come up with a plan with that. Find out. Come out with a plan with that. Because in order for you to shoot a man, you have to move from point A to point B in a vehicle.
In a vehicle. That's right.
It is what it is.
So I tell you what, hold some strain. We're going to take a short pause. When we come back, we'll continue the discussion. I see the phone is ringing. We might take a couple calls before the naughty corner.
You seeing on the camera every day, a 80 wagon coming out of a certain area every day, where the gangs and them from. So you in marking that vehicle?
But as if you've seen it on the camera.
Well, you have a point there.
Inspired by this
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
A few calls before we get up to the 10 o'clock news, and after the 10 o'clock news we have the naughty corner, so I'll look out for that. Let me see what they're saying. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning, man. Go ahead, share your thoughts.
Yeah, we missing the main point in the whole big picture. If you all you think people calling for a new legislation and this and that of fight crime and things, listen, it have no strategy. Law to come out against the same situation. You know what is the key word in this whole crime situation? Corruption. When front. Let me tell you something. It's the will to get rid of this situation that is lacking. And you know why you don't have the will? Because people tied up in this thing. Understand? It would not run on both sides of the divide. You could come with those, or you could come with whatever you want. All I'm doing is just to raise, it's just to put in the mind that we're to raise stage and trying to do something. But we're not trying because it is so profitable. And the chain starts from the president on the ground with a gun straight up to Mr. Big. And everybody is obligated to somebody, and they have to find out what is it. But what ties these can have electoral processes of both sides of the divide.
Okay.
And that is why the can't done. No matter what you put in place, I'm telling you, it can't done once man has the need for extra dollar, and there are systems in place to make that dollar. Crime is not going to be done.
All right.
Too much people die.
All right, man, no problem. Yeah, I mean, I find 79 under. Well, I mean, there are 2 months there that things kind of get out of hand, but it ought not to have, because they should have had a plan coming out of the SOE, which was the Zozo, and that got shut down. But they should have a plan to back that up. Morning. You had our options.
Morning.
Yeah,
Stephan
man.
and Mr X.
Yes, I.
Or they hitting the nail on the head all morning. The science in the crime is that the people who in charge of dealing with the crime don't understand the criminals and them.
Right.
That is the police. About 15 years ago, when all this Rebel 6 and Rebel 7 music started, and nobody is listening to what they're singing.
Caller.
All these youth.
Caller.
Yeah.
All right. I always say, right, that a good detective, right, knows everybody in their area of purview and what's going on. They know everything. And I ain't asking you, I'm telling you. They know everything. If you sit down and talk to a detective in different areas, you would hear things that will make your eye boggle. Right? They know what's going on. But to try to stem the problem is seniors is what is guide the whole scenario. Right? And they more or less, they have to give the instruction for them to go behind them, right? And they don't give the instructions. So I don't know what is going on between the middle management and upper management, like senior superintendent, who's a divisional head, who understands what the hell going on in their area, right? So it's not that they don't understand. They know exactly what's going on. But the problem is to go out there with the will to tackle the issue. And that is the problem. And I don't know what is causing that block. I don't know what is causing that block.
Point taken. But I employ people. And I look at the youth. Every time you turn on the phone and it's going to kill, gun, shoot, this, all kind of obscenities. Right? Nothing with sense comes out of this music that they're listening to. And there's such a point on the drivers. If it have 10 bad drivers on the road, 9 is a teacher. You understand me? So the police need to get on every morning, driving, coming to work or going to work. These see them and running down shoulders, them business probably all this and that, and the police never around. Never there.
All right.
Right? On the promenade on a Friday. That is a lawless place. Police don't come out and walk. They will pass in the car. Everybody see the jeep coming from a mile. And they just tune down. And as they go on, everything goes on right there on the promenade. I just be walking through there. You just see it. So they out of touch. And Mr. Punisher, Mr. Punisher ain't ready yet. He ain't ready yet.
He hasn't impressed me at all.
He's putting up a big bad face, but he is not ready. They need to get to the ground and deal with the homes. It's a holistic all around parenting. I went to the Mount Hope Hospital with my friend. His grandson was sick. It had 36 people in the room. Of the 36, me and my friend was the only 2 men in there. Everybody else is woman.
Yeah.
Where the fathers and them? Where them? And
Good
the
question.
next thing, Anytime the public decide they're going to blame anybody, the first thing is them mother and them this, mother and them that. The father and them absent. You hear me, right?
Yeah, man.
Right. So all they going good, all they keep it up, and everybody had to put their hand on the wheels to take care of this situation that we have in the country here. Thank you.
All right, man.
Well, I would say this. Why is it you're in a SOE, right? You don't have your dogs out. You don't have your whole teams out in full regalia. All in the forest and Tunapuna and them areas, and then we know them fellas and them hiding gun. All them tracking them. Them police and them know all them tracking them with us run from one area to come out lower down in another. Why you not taking your teams with your dogs and going up in those? Now is the time to do it because you're under SOE. So you have certain powers. Get a team, assemble them and tell them, yeah, we're going up in the Tunapuna forest.
All right.
We're going up there today. We're going and check and see where all the guns and them is and pest them the same way they pesting we.
Yeah, they had to
pest them.
That's what they had to do.
What's the problem?
Let me take this one. Let me have a KFC saying this morning.
Hey, good morning, Mr. X and Stephan X. It was missed yesterday, but Mr. Condolences to the Cedric Burks and them family.
All right.
But one thing with Cedric Burks, he makes sure educated train and they go proper schools and thing.
Yeah, that's one thing with him.
Make
sure they stay away.
Allegedly, he was involved in this and involved in that. He make sure educated train on them.
And make sure
that is the only man who send me the market to buy paper, 3 and 4 paper. He's still on reading from back to front. All papers. Make sure educated train on them. But Mr. X was talking about the bad police and them long time in the days like, you remember Sadio Singh?
Well, Sadio
all put training money, scrape up everybody. Why don't we still get information from?
You used to go and scrape up everybody.
Sing wasn't easy.
He come at Max, you are boss, and then scrape up people just so. But we are a cardboard policeman. And plus them police and plenty of them police involved in plenty crime too,
Well, all of that too.
If you hear something, you can go in the police station and say, but that man or shoot a man there, but that man they're going back straight back to the man.
They're going to say the neighbor come and report it, that's not boy.
Correct.
They keep coming in the station.
Yeah, man.
So people have to be skeptical how they're doing them things, because them police put up to there too. So I look to listen, bless.
Yeah, man, listen. All right, we're going again.
Yeah, if you want to so you're supposed to be able to round up your troops.
Morning,
Mr. Stephan.
Yeah, man.
And Mr. X.
Yes, I.
The police moving one step at a time. I don't know.
But baby steps.
I don't know where they're headed. But I'm saying that this government only has 5 years in office, and as X was saying, that in 2030, is you have to respond. The people want to know how much murders, what the rate. That is what matters to them.
They don't care about all the other statistics.
Right.
They don't care about that.
Nobody
don't care about
that. That's the political side of it.
Yep.
Right.
And I'm saying that it appears to me that either they don't understand what is required, or probably they lack the enthusiasm to implement whatever.
What enthusiasm they want again? They just come out of SOE, going in the next one. Come now, man. What enthusiasm you want again? We want to see.
Well, the thing about it is that, as your former boss used to say, nothing. And if in fact the government wants to let the police set the pace for them in terms of the reform that is required in the communities and respect to crime, and so be it, let them go down that road. The fact remains is that the government has yes, to go back to this also. That is on the rough. We know that. The fact remains is that until probably you come back with fresh legislation and whatnot, that probably the opposition and the population may feel much more palatable. The fact remains is that you have to give the people and them some indication that you about business, you about changing the way things are done. And you can go into those communities. You could activate community development. You could put social intervention in place.
And trust me, we know the police can work because there are 2 examples of them working, right? One was the day of total policing, and the other was in Chogam. You remember when it was functioning in Chogam?
Yeah, but you see that Chogam business is a different. The thing about when we talk about police, yes, that Chogam is just maintaining security around a particular area.
Yeah, but they were working. Remember in Tong, I get pulled up in my van in St. James, park up on the main road, go on inside the Royal Castle and park up with a van, a panel van I had. And I in the van eating. And the vehicle that's parked up there on the wrong side. You believe them lift up the vehicle with me inside, right?
Serious?
I tell them, I'd open the door and come out for them to touch up the vehicle, you know.
Let me tell you this. Stephan made a very important point when he started this morning. Father, you talk about metropolitan policing. This fellow they call Brandon Scott in Baltimore.
Yeah.
You have it in Jamaica, even though it was tied up with his also. This countrymen, you need to put police in the communities.
Right.
You have to build trust in the community, the police. How are you going to solve crime if you don't get information? If people don't trust you, don't interact with them. You don't engage the population. That is what is required.
Where the hell all them soldiers and them who work in special branch and intel?
Going back to this thing about locking down city and all for whatever. We're talking about now. What is required now? You have a situation at hand that you need to deal with. And
Deal with it now.
You need the police need to get into those communities.
Put on all the regalia and go up in the communities.
Need to patrol the communities. That is what I'm talking about now. We're going back there to that X.
So,
all right.
Drive up in the community, and as soon as the linemen in the yard and they see the vehicle and they start to act shaky,
them up.
get them on, shake them up one time.
Because
nobody who's selling drugs and things in that area, like police, no extra heater, they don't like that at all.
Caller, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
We got the 10 o'clock news coming up in about 5 minutes, so we'll take a couple calls.
Them van and them supposed to go along the block, buddy.
I thought when they called this second one, they was going to move
Real dread.
But I'm not seeing it. Morning.
Yeah, good day, gentlemen.
Yes, I.
Let me tell you all something about this crime thing.
Uh-huh.
The first mistake that you could ever make is comparing Trinidad and Tobago with a number of countries. Our problem here is that we have two races. Forget white and whoever else. It's two races here. And anytime one in power, they have a massive problem.
Yeah, but that's a regular thing. That's an understood thing. That's nothing new.
Yeah. It's new now.
No, it is nothing new now. It has been happening for years. Because on that NAR was the same problem.
But let me
what I'm going to say. Right. Mr. X, you just called, and I had a 4-point plan on another radio station that I have announced. One of the plans where you said that they should be out in full thing, that is one of the plans. No, they can't do it. You do it, you fall. Anytime the UNC do that, they fall. That is the problem. It cannot be done by the UNC where it has reached now. And the PNM will not do it because that's their base. And they have no intention of mashing up their base. That is where we have reached.
We've been there for a while, you know.
I don't think so.
No. We've been there. I understand what he's trying to say, but what I'm saying is
on every change of government, you have been getting that for the last 40 years in governance. We have been getting those problems in terms of when one side inside, the next side trying to get inside, and they're creating bacchanal to get inside. That's nothing new.
We're dealing with the crime now. The crime was not at this stage.
Yes, but they have things that the commissioner has things that he can do at his disposal
he can't do it.
under an SOE.
He cannot do it.
Why he cannot do it?
All right, no problem. No problem. Yeah, all right. We got the 10 o'clock news coming up. After the 10 o'clock news, we have the Naughty Corner. All right, so think about who you have in your Naughty Corner this morning, and we're gonna get to that after the 10 o'clock news. On the point that the caller was making, I think, all right, plain talk, bad manners. He's trying to say that the Indian government can't go in them black communities and turn over nobody place, they go look bad. I am saying that's what China say plain. That's the plain talk bad manners.
We just jam and wine and one another for carnival like nobody. Indian wine and
But I think that the country has reached a stage where it doesn't matter if what ethnic group is running the country.
Yeah.
It reached a place where people want this thing dealt with, and they want it dealt with brutal.
Here's what inspector, just before we close. The hardcore crime fighters not in the service again. Number one. Number two, the concerned operation will not be there. And a lot of heads of division and inspectors and CID are former office workers. They don't have a clue.
They don't have a clue what's going on the ground crime fighting. They don't know it's desk people. It's man behind the desk, boy.
Boy, that man supposed to come up with the two chrome 9 below your armpit there in a holster with the big 10-gallon hat on the back of a van and just moving from area to area every morning you come to work. Hire about 4 or 5 vehicles with a set of man in tactical mask and all kind of mad thing, and the full regalia with the sidearm and the big arm, and they're going up in them areas. And if they see you only running up here, you're watching and you're thinking, go in your yard and pest you.
I have reached a point with these.
And they know all, and the next thing is, they know all with the yards, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I have reached a point where I think I will accept a hit squad and all.
Well, covert operations is part, but I didn't want to mention.
Covert. No,
I didn't want to mention that.
But I mention we talking plain.
I didn't want to mention that.
We don't sugarcoat.
But generally, that is what's supposed to happen. You want to be a
Django? Put them back in play.
Now is the time to be a Django because you have a SOE on behind you. So now is the time to be a Django.
Now is not the time to be walking wrong tongue.
Go up in all the areas and things.
And just
just drive up in our area. Where you know all them pests and them linemen and them, and watch all the cars and them line up there.
Come.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, come. With authority.
Let me check them car and them on the side of the road there. How much a car falls number plate here?
You take long time. You go up in a community and you grab a man and people come out. Oh God! They were dead! Watch them!
Yeah. Now is the time to get on.
And the man who come to lock up getting the police talk.
Yeah.
But you must see mad or what?
Hard bellas and go in a van.
What? Some hard lash and throw in the back of the van and we going down.
That is the system we reach. Because you can't reach 80 murders in 3 months. And all of that pussyfooting the thing, don't do that.
And the criminal elements are accustomed to the pussyfooting.
Yeah.
They know all their pussyfooting.
Yeah.
Them fellas out there with AR-15s and AK-47s killing people, busting up people's head with bullets.
Yeah.
And all they doing? What we doing?
You just sit down relaxing with your punching and
preventative detention orders.
And all looking to make fish broth in our police station. Get up out
all this. Get to the 10 o'clock news. All of the 10 o'clock news is coming now. After the 10 o'clock news, get ready. The naughty corner. Oh God, boy. I had something for the naughty corner this morning.
I'll put on my mask and come out.
Dread. So get ready. The naughty corner is up next. Here comes the 10 o'clock news. Off the record.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Carrie Roberts. This is TTT News. Topping the news at this time.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
And so I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco.
We have something for them today, you know.
Right.
Yes! Yes! We have it for them today. The naughty corner. We are here. So this is a segment where anybody that you feel deserves to be in the naughty corner, you could put them there. You call in and you put them there. It could be a politician. It could be the police. It could be the magistrate. It could be the corporation worker. It could be the garbage collector. It could be the maid. It could be the woman. It could be your outside woman.
It could be your dog or your cat.
Your dog, your cat. It could be anything. All right? Once they misbehaved or they say something out of timing, or they lie.
And we
Like
are
Uncle
not, and
Kitos.
we are not exempted. We are not exempt.
We are not exempt.
Right? I take him a beating. So
It
long
is-
as you have a reason, eh?
Once you have a reason.
Once you have a reason.
But you have to tell us why you're putting them in the naughty corner.
Right.
And then you're going to tell us how much you want.
Well, I want to start off first.
You're starting? All right.
By putting Guevara in the
Oh,
naughty
gosh!
corner. He had to go in the
Guevara!
naughty corner because he don't know what he's doing. It's either he don't know what he's doing or he taking his time or he has some hindrance of some kind to proper policing. Because
Yes.
you have a job to do while in the SOE and you have a job to do outside of the SOE. So you're supposed to be planning for when you come out of the SOE so you have things, and I have explained those things. So
Yes.
naughty corner for you, buddy.
How much you want?
You want about 3?
3. Guevara! Guevara! Guevara, that's yours.
3 of them.
All
You're
right,
making
3
my
of
prime
them.
minister look bad too.
No, we have a if the person in that naughty, right? We
Yeah.
have a little
a cloud, a carpet.
you have a little carpet, hold on. Yeah. We have something for them now, boy. Alright? You have anybody else?
No.
Ain't
Nobody.
nobody else.
Just yet.
Alright, hold straight.
Just yet.
I go in now.
Uh,
I go in now. I have it here, I see it in the papers this morning. Well, first off, Keith Rowley and Randall Mitchell. All they try to pin the Hilton and all we're going on at the Hilton on this administration.
in 6 months.
Yeah, in 6 months.
Uh,
But in a report on CNC3 or PNM3 or whatever you want to call it,
right.
they said that the 20-year contract or agreement ended in 2023.
Yeah.
And it was only extended for a year.
To 2024. October 2024.
Exact. So problems was happening since then. The people cite delays, cost overruns, all kind of thing, right? Infrastructural problem. There wasn't getting no money to do nothing.
So they score own goal too?
You understand?
They score own goal?
But as the Mark boss on the Hilton now, they're trying to spin it now and say it's the UNC fault. Keith Rowley and Randall Mitchell, all they maintain it, all they head to the naughty corner, all they too bad. Why does lie so? You must lie
Yeah.
on people. You mustn't lie on people, man.
Two
You
out of
mustn't
time.
lie on people, all they 2 out of timing, man.
Of course, like holiday foods.
2 more. Real quick here. And then we go into the phone line. So let's get ready. 622-4911 and 394-4911. Whoever you have that little naughtiness, right? So I go in Jamaica now. You know I go in Jamaica?
Right.
A 41-year-old Roman Catholic priest. Why it had to be the Catholics, boy? Oh, God, boy. I's a Catholic. Why? But a 41-year-old Roman Catholic priest has been sentenced to 12 years in jail after he was found guilty of having sex with a minor on the compound of his church. On the compound of his church.
He's hot?
He get 12. Listen, that Jamaica. Why? What?
Why is all that timing?
What gone with you, boy? What gone?
All that timing.
Take that 12 years. You want to have sex with a minor in the church too?
They're hotter.
And he's a priest, boy. What is wrong with this man, boy?
Let me hear the caller. Right now.
I want more. Let me find
Yeah,
out
one
one. It came out on social media yesterday, it's in the papers today. Somebody's pussy is missing. We have a missing pussy.
I saw
on the run.
$10,000
Yes.
pussy.
But you hear why the pussy worth 10,000?
Why?
Yeah, why they offer you 10,000? You hear why the pussy missing? The owner of a pure white long-haired Persian cat.
It look nice.
Yeah, boy, it's a nice cat, eh? Yeah, what they say about the cat, eh? They're asking the public for help in locating the feline, and they're offering $10,000 reward to anyone who can help find her. In an interview yesterday, the cat's owner, Amara Ramu, told the Express that the cat, who lives with her relatives at Hillview Drive, 5 Rivers, Aruka, is named Louise, all right? And it's a very stush indoor cat.
All right.
The cat stush.
One of those?
But here what happened?
That drinking ice water and thing?
But here what happened, man? And eating shrimps. But here what happened? The cat eating shrimps, you know. But here what happened? She explained that on Sunday around 7:30 p.m., her father, who did not realize that the cat was in heat, mating season,
All right.
he inadvertently opened the back door, following which the cat darted out.
All right,
So,
all right.
We have a very thirsty pussy on the loose. What? What?
We good, eh?
The cat. Listen, I just tell you, you could be out to show out.
Yeah.
But when is that time?
Yeah, at that time. Through the back door.
The cat one. The cat one.
Hello, good day.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. X. Good morning,
morning.
Stephan.
Morning, my dear. Who's in the naughty corner?
Who is in my naughty corner? I want to say the Women's League.
The Women's League.
All right.
The Women's League.
Uh-huh.
They don't ever seem to speak up about anything. You know that a woman could be attacked openly and use a word where one of the definitions is a prostitute.
Yes.
Right.
And they have nothing to say about
Nothing.
it. And then to add insult to injury, to call the person a witch.
Yes.
I am so fed up of them. I'm not taking anything they say seriously. They're supposed to stand up and say wrong is wrong regardless of who says
I
it.
agree with you.
Feminazi, man.
I
Feminazi.
agree.
With them.
The
With
feminazi.
them. Lex. PLM.
Have a good day.
The Women's League. Only take that.
And
Only
Mr. Rowley, I think it's some...
Oh, God, get him something too.
Let me try his mouth.
Yeah, they say...
Tape him out, duct tape.
They say right now... Oh, God, that's the next one you get. All right, darling. Yes. Oh, don't afraid, you know. Don't afraid. Don't afraid.
Look up, look.
Yeah,
KFC
look,
there,
KFC coming. KFC coming.
Thanks for let's find the cat tonight.
Who?
No, put me no think on that. Because they share me the minister local government for not answer for a week plus.
All
to
right.
deal with this stress. Give system with and the commissioner of police who did knocking on the prime minister of a state emergency.
All right.
Get them whip. Get them whip.
Let them take that. Answer your phone. When off the record, call, answer your phone. 6224911. Who is in your naughty corner this morning?
Easy to clear up.
And listen, we have a very, 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 very thirsty pussy on the loose. That stush. No, serious, you know, that stush little pussy, that cat. Let me tell you something. You see that cat, X?
That cat different, boy.
That cat different, boy, brother, man. Oh, gosh. Babne.
Yeah, just so you, Shane.
Oh, good. Wait, now, I lost the... Oh, God, wait, hold on. All kind of thing going on here, no? I lost the instrumental. All right. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Oh.
Yeah. Morning, Texas.
Yes, man.
Who you naughty corner this morning? Who you naughty corner?
I want to put Marlon Hopkins.
What you do?
I want to put Marlon from in the naughty corner.
What you do?
I have nothing as I say this morning, just started the program.
But
what you do? You can't just put somebody naughty corner just so you tell me what you do?
All right, I'm telling you now.
Right.
You know what Marlon do? Marlon is in this program this morning because you all paying you 40,000, that good for you. That was that good for you. All of the actions you are work and phone card. And then other people asking for money, that's good for you. And you know, please.
That is what he said?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah, we'll game a lash. For that.
Marlon Hopkinson. That is yours. You didn't see when the rest of them was getting more money than Duke.
No,
Morning.
Didn't see that.
Hello, morning.
Morning. Who in your naughty corner?
Let me tell you something, gentlemen. I'm a first-time caller to your station.
Welcome.
Yeah. And I know the two voices, eh?
All right.
You know the two voices.
I am saying I am mostly enjoying your this segment. It is really hilarious.
All right.
I telling you, all they have me laughing, and I driving and nearly crash the car.
Don't crash.
Show something for that.
You get cloud.
Don't do that.
I want to share some licks.
Share some licks, man.
Share some licks.
Yeah. The whole of the THA.
All right.
Oh,
and of course, my good friend Rowley and the Holy and Dow. What's his name? I can't recall his name right now, but he's where a little sharply wrong he had when he in Parliament.
Calvin Morris?
One set of jokers.
Yes.
Calvin Morris.
Jokers.
Samuel.
Jokers.
They're getting licks. They're getting the licks.
Let it go, man.
They're getting the licks.
Don't afraid. But listen. But you pay attention on the road, eh? Right.
Yeah. You get a cloud. So pay attention.
Don't lose your concentration on the road. But it's THA, is it THA or it's Kelvin and
Kelvin.
Whoever it is. Whoever it is. Morning. Take it. Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
Who in the naughty corner?
Who in the naughty corner this morning?
Can we wait quickly?
You always want me to land the plane quickly.
No, well, who in the
No, this is our segment we're doing here.
This is our segment.
Yeah.
Anyway, good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning, God. And I put in all politicians, all the governments of Trinidad and Tobago, and even all in the naughty corner.
That is not a problem.
Why?
We go take that.
Why?
Oh, God. No, you ain't want him land the plane. The man land the plane already, you know. You want to leave the tarmac again?
Well, because the poor man's voice is not really being heard.
All right,
to the reality of our situation in this country, and not only this country, but in the world as a matter.
All right.
No
we're taking that. We're taking that. Have a good day. We're taking that.
You want to run me, but you have people talking long.
No.
Who
we are talking long?
And I want to make a contribution and not getting in.
No, but you can do that after. After the play.
All right, no problem. We taking that.
All right.
Give me a lash.
So
Give me a lash. We taking that too.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
To all the politicians.
Yeah.
Me and X.
Yeah.
Right.
You take too close.
Hey, morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Hello?
Right, the parrot in rowdy room. The parrot they want to talk, so I want to put the parrot in the naughty corner.
All right.
Oh God, boy. Is a bird and a cat?
Yeah, a bird and a cat.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm going to put Faris around in the naughty corner.
Why? Faris.
You know why? Because he had no right to give people secret contract when the election was called without cabinet approval.
Yes.
All right.
You have 10,000 shows.
Yes.
We taking that.
All right, no problem. We can't give him 10,000 though. But we could give him one more. Hello, good morning. Morning. Where's that coming from?
Morning, guys.
Hold on. Right, hold on. Right, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, morning, guys.
Yes, morning.
I want to put Gary Griffith in the naughty corner.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
For interfering with the commissioner of police. Every commissioner sits in that seat.
Hey.
He just had to criticize them.
Oh, gosh.
Like if he was the best commissioner since sliced bread.
Oh,
so
gosh.
Gary, go in the naughty corner.
Easy, Gary.
All right.
All right.
With the work of the COP.
No problem.
Your time. Move on.
Look, something to move on. Move on.
Move quickly. Ándale. Arriba.
Giddy up.
Ándale.
You know, he can't type back a message. Hello, good morning. He like to answer everybody.
Yeah. Hello, good day.
Morning.
On the air, what? Praise the Lord. Give back the country to the Queen. Since the country was taken out of England, we're seeing real trouble here with black people.
Oh, God.
Give back the country to the Queen. Everybody start praying now. Let me pray now. Let the country go back to the Queen of England. So we can have a better life here in Trinidad and no complaints.
All right. We'll get you something because like here, you're calling for the segment. Morning. Take one so you know better next time. Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
I want to put Dolly and Camille. They're too damn disrespectful.
Oh, gosh.
Give them some through.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
They get 2. You get them 3.
Yeah. Get them 4.
And 1 for the hairdo.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof.
For the hair did.
One just fix the hair and one I do here. Morning.
One the steel wig.
Oh, God.
Hello, good day.
Oh, God.
Morning.
Hello, good day.
Morning.
You're putting naughty corner. And Stephan.
Well, the naughty corner is for Guevara.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Guevaro.
He deserves some licks every day.
Yeah.
Every minute of the day.
Yes.
All right.
Let's for him.
Right. Yeah, man. Get some wheels, man.
That should be looking at people and getting them some of that.
Yeah.
You go see how quick they go straighten up. Morning.
Hello, good day.
Yeah, I want to come right now to the corner.
All right.
She can't start boy Rowley. Rowley ready. She ready for Rowley. Rowley the boss. She can't take she licks.
All right, no problem. No problem.
All right.
We have to be fair. We ain't fighting you, but you only get 2.
Yeah.
And maybe a little. All right, nice. All right, let me take one over here. Let me take one over here. Let me take our WhatsApp call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good day.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning. Who in the naughty corner this morning?
Who in the naughty corner?
Let me go.
You see that man? You see the man who does get up every morning in the same room with Camille, Robinson Regis, and say that is my girl? I want to put him in the naughty corner. That is a wicked man, bro. Yeah. Later, fella. Yeah.
What you started?
Wicked.
Take foreign news day. Take foreign news day. Take foreign news day. Foreign news morning.
He got. Yeah,
Nah, that's somebody else.
We'll try them. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning? We have four more minutes
Robert
ago.
Amar.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
He was very vocal previously. I hear him again.
What do you want?
Where's that?
Robert Amar.
Why?
Why what?
Why, Robert?
He was very vocal. Just I hear him now.
Oh, he was very vocal the other day, but he ain't him now.
Okay. All right, so game two. All right.
Oh, don't go kill me, you know. The man said Robert was vocal the other day. He was vocal, but I'm not hearing him now, you know. What the number? I hear any phone ringing, but what the number?
Ringing 7579 for news.
9 for news?
Yeah.
I ain't seen coming up here.
I'm
gonna take this one. Hello, good morning.
Stephan, good morning.
Morning. Stephan and Mr X. Don't forget Mr X, you know. Wait, hold on.
What happened?
Take one for that.
What happened to want to be opposition leader? Like she can't talk about. Rowley had to jump out and defend Alicia. Rowley had to jump out and defend Hilton.
Oh,
what
gosh.
happened to the opposition leader? Well, she get dumb.
She absent.
Yeah, ready for your thoughts.
We go wake up. She must be baking.
Oh, she want me stick fighting.
Morning.
Hello, good day.
Morning.
Hello, morning.
Morning, foreign news. Yep.
We hear
foreign
him,
news.
but very faintly.
Foreign news. The Trump phone. It's the Trump phone, man. Wait. Idiot?
Like this KFC again, calling again.
Wait, hold on. All them mixing me up here, you know. For you trying to get you for long this while. What we have here? We have 3 more minutes. We can take a couple more in the naughty corner. All they keep them coming fast and furious. Alright. Let me see. I don't know why foreign news when I answer the phone here now. Thing. Hello, good morning.
Well, you have
yes, I.
Biden phone. Hello, good day.
I want to take on this segment. I think sometimes you have to follow the limit on people disrespectful in this program. But I just say, call out about Camille. She's a very beautiful black woman. She does something call her head. Things that is pretty that kind of she must have that. But she's a very beautiful black woman. And you know what's going on? So that's call her disrespectful or my black African sister. But do you have about 3 different people?
All right, no problem. Hold that.
3 of them.
Don't try that.
3 of the both of the 2 of them.
2 of the both of them, yeah. 6 of one, half a dozen of the others. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning. Who in the naughty corner, man?
Darren
Sammy. Oh, God.
We do.
We do now.
What was Sammy do?
We do now.
Well, I was calling for him to go the other day, but they calling for him now, though.
Cannot Trinidadian on the team.
He what?
No Trinidadian on the team.
It's no Trinidadian on the current West Indies team?
Yeah.
But that's not Sammy, you know, that's the selectors.
Yeah, well, Darren Sammy and Charles Hope. And William Agin, Rustantis, put all of them in a...
All right. We go handle it for you. Easy, Sammy. Easy. It's either you're going or you're staying. Every time the man lost,
try me.
They want him to go. And then all of a sudden, when they want him to go, West Indies win a few games,
all the time
they want him to stay.
All the time they quiet, they make it
as nice. Morning. Hey, X, take that whip there. Take that whip. And whip that fella there. Or let him whip himself. I think he might be familiar with S&M. Whip him.
S&M?
Because he killed the parrot, yeah. He want to whip the parrot. Cloud the parrot, he will kill the parrot. You just kill the parrot. Don't whip him. Just cloud the parrot.
Cloud the parrot. The parrot got a little...
So whip Stephan. Whip Stephan for me.
All right. I'll go take my one.
For me not to go on. Right.
I'll go take our one so that. I should have get the parrot a little clout intro. The parrot deserve a clout. We take one more.
You kill the parrot.
Fine. Yeah, we kill. Yeah, boy. All the feathers. The feathers of the parrot back, all kind of thing. Morning.
Yeah, Mr. Stephan, morning.
Morning.
Who call about the West Indies team. It have one Trinidadian.
All right.
It's a close for that caller.
It's a one Trinidadian on the team.
Yeah.
Out of how many players?
Yeah.
Who that one Trinidadian? He say with us?
Yes, say with us. But that's the naughty corner for this morning, people. Tomorrow we'll be back at it again. Now remember, this is a segment designed for you to vent, right? But in a fun way. Right? Yeah, so take it for what it is.
Must have a little humor in the program.
Must have a little humor in the program, and you can't take everything too serious. Yeah. Right? So
smile a while and give your face a rest.
Don't take everything too serious and too offensive. It is what it is. But it's a segment also that we can't tell you we're not paying nobody. We know we refuse.
Yeah.
If it is your prerogative to put somebody in why does this so hot my pelf keep popping up? We don't want to hear that. No! Just keep popping up, right? No, but what I'm saying is, in a segment, you have the freedom to speak.
Right.
You have the freedom to decide who you want in the naughty corner.
But with reason.
And with reason.
With reason.
And it doesn't have to be something that is political in nature. It could be, like I mentioned, the Persian pussy. This morning that God looking.
One of the things shrimps are drinking cold water.
The thing God looking for. the pussy leave the house and God looking. The stush pussy, you know.
Pass through the back door.
The cat stush, you know. And man, you see why bad man does get stush girl? You see why bad man does get stush girl?
The man say 10,000 for she cat.
But you could imagine that, boy. 10 grand, you know.
That's an expensive cat.
A Persian real expensive, you know. And the cat white, boy.
Yeah.
The cat white, boy.
Never we see it.
nice fluffy cat, boy. Nice fluffy. Oh God, boy. Yeah. Lord Father, you might telling you some other cat out there eating a white meat this morning. It's parodying you. Here comes your 10 and CV show. We'll be back after this.
Guided over by the National Lottery's Control Board. Good luck, everyone.
Good morning. Welcome to the NLCB's 10:30 draw for Tuesday, 24th March 2026. Let's begin with our
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
So I'm working for Suda this afternoon, so I'll be on
You're
with
working
Kingsley.
for Suda this afternoon?
Yes, I'll be on with for the rest of the week.
For the, what?
What?
You're working for him or with him?
For him.
Okay, for him.
Yeah.
So it's you and Kingsley?
Yeah, boy.
Later this evening?
Yeah.
All right, that should be interesting.
And the day after tomorrow and Tuesday.
And the day after and Thursday?
Yeah.
All right. I'm so proud of you. Hey, I was to mention this because, X on the board. And I see it make the news. T&Tech sets up hotline for exam power issues.
Yeah.
All right. That's a standard thing or
no?
Or that's a new thing you all set up?
I don't think so.
Okay, so that's okay. You don't think it's new?
No.
All right, so it's a normal hotline.
We have a new general manager now, so we have new things coming up, and he's originally from Canada, so he has a lot of new waves kind of stuff that he's implemented and so on. And we have implemented some stuff too, so he's coming with some. We have some new changes coming very soon. Look forward to the things that we are coming out with.
All right, nice.
We're not a irresponsible board. We are very responsible.
But your new general manager from where is it?
Well, he used to work TNTech for a number of years, and he retired, and he went to Canada to live. He went Dominica, Canada, where he worked in the power generation in those areas.
Okay.
And he got his experience, and then he come back now as a general manager. Because he left acting as general manager, and he came back as general manager now. So we have new stuff coming out. So he's good. He's really good. A really affable gentleman. That knows what he's doing.
So we have some good things on your rise.
Yes, some good things, man. Good
All they go and light up with life.
Yes,
man.
Only some volts, only wood, only rukung.
Don't go and tell people you're giving out LED bulb. It's how people still waiting on the bulbs. It's how people still waiting on bulbs, And people just see me and say, Stephan, you ever get the LED bulb? And I say, no, I don't get an LED bulb. I just buy more LED bulbs. They say, but I never get mine, I say, well, call him what? I say, man, who say he was giving out LED bulbs?
LED bulbs.
Just
but it is good to have LED bulbs in your home, people. So when you go to Price Smart and those
places,
when you see they save a lot of energy with
really different
LED bulbs, and it takes much less current on the grid. So if you put it throughout your house, there is much less current coming from your house from the pole to your home. So it will also lessen your electricity bill. So you can look at it too and monitor it over the period and see where it has impacted how you do things. So
no, because I switch over to the LEDs a little while. I buy more. I didn't get none.
But my bill dropped from about 370 something to about 303 now, 314.
Your bill is 300 and something like that?
Yeah.
You don't be home?
Well, there's only one room I use in my own. My house is 5 bedrooms, and I use one house and I have 2 apartments.
You live in a 5-bedroom house?
Yeah, by myself. By myself.
I see only one suffering out here. Yesterday I learned that David Welch has gone eating the Hyatt and all kind of thing, and shrimps and all kind of thing. Yes, and escargot and all kind of thing. Yes, what the man eating all kind of expensive thing in the Hyatt,
Well, you have a big 3-bedroom house in Woodbrook. Your house in Woodbrook.
No, hold on. That is not mine. I rent.
Well,
that is a rental. There is a difference between owning and rent. You own yours?
Yes, outright. Over 20 years now.
Well,
I've paid all the mortgage.
And you have more property?
Yeah.
But you have assets.
With my wife and thing up in East, and plus I have one in Ascot Park. And
right, well, you have assets.
Well, I have acquired assets over the years.
But I have assets minus the ETS.
Eh?
Right, so that's why I have. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have assets like that. All I have real money to the Hyatt. I never eat any Hyatt. I never even see the inside of the Hyatt, the lobby. I never walk in the Hyatt,
I mean, never walk in the Hyatt.
I never went to the Hyatt.
I mean, never went to the Hyatt.
I have never been to the Hyatt. I'm telling you, I don't have Hyatt line money.
Don't let people say that.
I don't have Hyatt line money.
Don't let people let them say that now.
No, but I have never been
to
the
Hyatt. Don't let people let me say that.
I've passed
Use big Stephan and never went to the Hyatt. You're playing now.
I have passed through the Hyatt. On my way. I have passed through the Hyatt. Wrong, but I never walked through the door.
I'm a brethren that rent a whole floor for Carnival. I just go in any room for and sleep.
You see what I mean?
But a whole floor does rent.
But what kind of lifestyle? You see the lifestyle
them fellas them living that lifestyle.
And these youth men and them want to get involved in crime. Find out from these fellas what they're doing. Find out from them what they're doing because the police are looking for them, Well, at least I don't know what will happen tomorrow. But I mean, for now, I don't know any police looking for X. You know what I mean?
It is what it is, man.
Hey, understanding how to care for our environment starts with educating the next generation. That's what we try to do here at times. And the Carbon Zero Institute of Trinidad and Tobago Secondary School's Climate Quiz, also known as the CZITT Quiz, is empowering young minds one question at a time. So don't miss it. Catch the excitement and support our future leaders every Monday at 8:05 p.m. with a replay on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. only on TTT. Hold on, Foreign News. Hold on.
Hey, one thing I want to say.
I know you're calling X for a loan.
One thing I want to say.
Me first.
What loan? Yeah, on a serious note, one of my brethren, which is a twin, that I've been partying with for over maybe about 30 years or more. We've been meeting in front of fetes and liming and and hugging up one another and having a good time, right? He has passed. That's Warren Hollingsworth for anybody who knows Warren. So rest in peace, my brother. You will be missed by many. That's one of our twin, Warren and Wendell.
All right.
And when Warren has passed on.
Okay.
And the learning here is that he was a very fit man. He always in the gym, every minute in the gym. And he come and he get cancer.
But I tell you,
late last year, and he come and he pass away.
You could be as
this
fit as
year,
you want.
You know what I mean? So
you can run from certain things.
I implore every male outside there, especially males, not saying females aren't supposed to go and check, but go and take your yearly medical. Just the way how you go by the mechanic and check your vehicle and change your oil and change your brakes pad and whatever. It's the same way you're supposed to be doing for your body every year. At least once a year, you do a general medical of all your lipids, your profiles, your cultures, and all the different things that you would your baseline assessment in terms of your sugar. Your sugar,
diabetes,
HbA1c, your kidney profile, your everything that you could do, you go and you get it checked. It's only cost you about 4,000 or 5,000 for the year, and you take a full medical. If you could take an MRI for 1,200, you take that too. You know what I mean? Because I got a stroke about 2022, I got a stroke. Right? And I came back pretty alright. But it's a very mild one I got. But generally, I have to watch what I eating and how I living. So I want to implore all the men outside there, all the men that has called this program, all the men outside there, all you go out and check all yourself at least once a year. So you'll have a baseline assessment of where your health is. Because cancer is a respecter of no man.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned all of that.
Cancer is a respecter of no man, and you would have had families that had gone through the struggle. I had 3 families that went through the struggle of chemo and tablets and losing hair and all the drama. They went through the full ambit and are still alive today and in remission. But I also have several of those other friends and family that have died from cancer in sometime 2 weeks. They just fade away and die. Just knowing the fact that you have an illness like that, like it was playing on their mind and they just fade away. You know what I mean? So I implore all men outside there, go and get your prostate check. Prostate is another one that is rearing its head regularly. And we just going about our life normal. But if you really stop and check and watch all the people, especially the people at 50 or just below 50 and just above 50, those people, it's problems. You know, you get your little pains and your body always talks to you, right? Your body just tell you certain things, right? Because you know from time you reach 40, you start to get all kind of pain and all kind of thing when you get up, your hand hot in your hand tingling, all the different things.
Let me tell you something. I was going through life cruising and nice and irate though. Boy, I hit 40 and started to get pain in all kind of places I never gone before. You know? But I tell you something, I don't know how you managed to talk that talk, Just yesterday, I call a doctor. Right? And I say, no, I want to make an appointment for a checkup. They say, well, you know, first time patients, they don't book them after lunch because I got to come after lunch. So they my 11 o'clock appointment on April Fool's Day. Right? So I got to leave a little early on April Fool's, right?
Right.
I am 48. In my adult life, I have never been for a checkup by the doctor.
Never?
Not even prostate.
Never?
Never. I didn't check my prostate.
You don't get a finger up your bum, boy.
I don't go by doctor. I don't go. But that's why I don't go for the prostate check. I don't want nobody sticking their finger up inside. No, but I heard there are other methods. You
have never gone for a checkup of any kind?
None.
None? Since you're born? Since you're born. Oh, yeah.
In my adult life.
In the adult life, yeah. Never go and sit down and let them check your vitals and...
Blood test, nothing.
No, guy. That's not good.
Never.
That's not good. You see, it doesn't know what growing inside your body. You know, and the thing is, right, I always say, your body speaks to you on a daily basis, right? Sometimes just get up and have pain in certain areas of your body, like your lower back or your upper back or your shoulder, and you keep shrugging it off and saying, well, I just a piece of cement I'm going to lift up the other day and it strained my shoulder.
Pain, you see right here? My elbow, my left elbow.
Right.
Sometimes, like, if I'm doing push-ups something, I'll get a little pain. I'll get a pain here with, and then I have a pain as getting my shoulder too.
So I want to implore all men outside there, especially those just below 50 and just over 50, to go. I have 22 friends that have lost within the last 3 years. 22. Wow. Right?
No,
and all of them.
It's important.
All of them are 50 and below.
And it's not that I don't know it's important, you know. I know it's important. Right? Because I used to smoke. I used to drink alcohol a lot. I was a limer. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I have had, you know, I wouldn't say I had this diet, but that is one of the things that make me book the appointment.
Right.
Is because I tell him when I was 2016, I was like 200 and something pounds.
Right.
And I had a trainer, and the trainer bring me down to 169, 170, right?
Right.
And I'd slimmed down and everything. Like if you see pictures of me from 2016, 17, 18.
Well, I would know you them times.
Yeah,
So
right. So right.
Know.
But other people, if they see, they wouldn't believe that me.
Right.
Right? Because I put back on the side since the pandemic.
Right.
So when the pandemic came now, I fall out of touch with like most people did. And then I never really catch back myself. And when I was trying to catch back myself, my father come and pass away. And that threw me into the next mental.
Spiral, yeah.
So I never really catch back myself in terms of that. But what I realize has happened to me is that I will stay away from flour and sugar. Right? As is tell you when you're dieting. And I will stay away from that. I'm away to start to go down, and I will go and walk and wherever, because look, I'm a 5K coming up at the end of next month. And if I go and eat a donut, one donut, within a couple of days I just swell back up.
Right.
Now, I have taken the machine, I use the machine for
tester,
diabetics.
yeah.
Right. And my sugar does be like 80-something, 90-something.
Oh,
it's
you
high.
you good to go.
So I'm saying, but why it is when I eat sweet stuff, I just swell up. So I said, I'm going to go to the doctor, do a little checkup, see what's going on. Because you never know.
Right.
The machine might be telling me that, and they might take a different test and might tell me something different.
Right.
Because my father was diabetic.
Right. And normally when you have parents that are suffering with predisposing comorbidities, right? When you have parents that suffer from those things, you most likely genetically it passes on in some way. So most times you are subjected to those illnesses also. So that's why you have to check yourself.
Well,
or you have to go and exercise more or whatever.
Funny enough, almost everybody on my father's side,
right,
asthmatic, including him. He was asthmatic.
Right.
I never get asthma. I did not asthma, nothing at all.
Funny enough.
I never no asthma. My sister, God rest her soul, she used to get, well, they said there's a form, like little marks, like little rash and thing. They said that was a kind of asthmatic kind of reaction or something, but she didn't have asthma, like, you know.
Right.
Asthma. So we didn't get it. My little brother, the youngest in the bunch, he get it.
Right.
He used to go on nebulizer and all kind of things. He used to get bad.
Yeah.
But he hasn't gotten it as a adult.
Full blown adult.
As an adult, he hasn't gotten it. So, you know, I mean, just funny enough, you know, because my father had everything, you know, asthma. You name it.
I want to implore all the because each one of those 22 people that died, they died under well weird circumstances. One come out our back door to hang out the drawers on a line and follow poop in the yard and dead, and he normal. I had 3 or 4 of them died during COVID because they had comorbidities and it was just too much for them and they just fade away. I had those that got heart attacks on the job. I had bridging fat man, we name Kyle. Kyle sit down in a room waiting on promotion. Sit down in a room waiting on promotion and just fade away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Heart attack again. I had several other friends who have just disappeared over the years with all sorts of different ailments. And some of them, they're in wheelchair. Some of them are 1 foot. Some of them have an eye problem right now because of diabetes.
Yeah.
Because I remember telling one, I say, girl, you can't be drinking a 16-ounce Coke every day. Every day for the last 10 years, she used to drink a Coke with lunch. Every
I give
single
up all of that.
day.
They see soft drink and I do drink soft drink.
Well, she used to drink a 16-ounce Coke every day. And I keep telling her,
juice.
I say, girl, you
sugar.
can't be drinking so much Coke every day.
Day,
you must buy a Coke for her. When she gets a lunch, you must buy a Coke. And she ended up in a diabetic coma about 3 years ago.
Wow.
And has been going downhill for quite a while in terms of her eyes now are being affected by glaucoma and other issues.
Yeah.
So the health is real. Health issues are real. And it would be advisable that you go to check yourself by a physician every year, at least once a year. Go and get a general. You can go other times, but once a year.
A general.
Do a general medical. Check your lipids, your profiles, and get a full readout of all your your LDL and HDL and all these different areas of health, all your different parameters that you should be within. Because the way the medical is, it does give you like the stable parameter for the specific disease.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So like between certain deciliters.
And 80 or whatever,
right. And then your profile as to where you sit. If you're close to the threshold or if you're not close to it. So these things, my cholesterol was high the other day. So I had to take medication to bring down my cholesterol and that sort of stuff because my reading was higher than the normal amount, all those kind of things, right?
So you had simvastatin or something, so?
Simvastatin, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And they gave me a course of that
That's
and that kind of stuff, right? So to try to get yourself in a gear because your health is your wealth, people. You can have what you want. If you don't have health, you don't have nothing.
Look at something, my girl come and tell me that she said, boy, no, my hairdresser died. She go to my hairdresser for years, How you feel you man died? You went to do open heart surgery and never wake up, from the anesthetic,
Wow.
Body was too weak. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm a virgin trying to raise 100,000 the other day to put 3 stent.
But look at
the
that.
0.3 stent in his heart.
My uncle, he have a enlarged prostate.
Right.
But he have hernia too, so he in
pain. Oh God.
Watch,
Constantly.
I feel it for him.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if you do the operation, you see, he stop eat meat and all kind of thing.
Right.
So he gets small. And you can't get him to eat meat. You feel if you eat meat, that is the end of the world.
Right.
But you need to strengthen up your body. A doctor told me that, she said, as you get older, you need to eat more protein. You need to consume more protein. Because as you get older, your body does lose the muscle
mass. Yeah. And
right. And then you fall down and you break your hand or you damage yourself. But protein does maintain, so you're supposed to eat a little more protein as you grow older.
Right.
But a lot of people just give up the meat as they grow older. They do the opposite and get small and frail. And then,
protein from meat?
Meat, meat. But best source of protein, right? But what she was saying is that if he had to go into operation, his body mightn't be able to take it.
Okay.
So you gotta understand, you gotta keep your body in a particular. You gotta keep your body and all in a particular way.
Well, we are so caught up with how we live.
Yeah.
That we don't see a doctor for unless we get a pain.
Unless we have, especially men.
That is
especially men.
And that is a cause for concern because most men.
I end up check up.
Most men just wait until it's too late. Most men just wait until it's too late.
That is me.
And then when you get up, you stay at stage 4.
Right.
And very few people let's come back from stage 4 cancer. Very few.
I will go to the doctor if.
Especially black men.
They know that they need at the age of 40 to start going to get their.
Now, men don't really study. Men will be partying. They go in and check the car more than they go in and check their own body.
This goes back. Well, it's 11 o'clock. We got Mr. Stanley Augustus here with the 11 o'clock news. But that goes back to what we're saying. When you're younger, you think very different to when you get older. When you get older, you start to study all the things.
I find intermittent fasting works for me though. Intermittent fasting.
Boy,
a lot of people do that.
I tried, but I don't think I do it properly. I'll tell you what happened. On the flip side. You
eat everything inside.
No.
You're not seafood dad. You're not seafood dad.
A man put on a water fast. He said, just drink water for 3 days. I make a day and a half.
That make a
day and a half.
That's nonsense.
You see, your body had to reset and flush out.
I'll teach you intermittent fast.
Well, man. All right, so here we go with the 11 o'clock news. While X contemplates, he should be able to intermittently fast.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Stanley Augustus, and this is your TTT News Update. Making the news at this time,
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features.
But for normal people, intermittent fasting is a little different in terms of how we want to do. If you want to lose weight, if you want to gain muscle, if you want to
belly
shred
fat,
up
belly fat,
and all them, right. Have different things you could use, things like lemon and all those things to alkali your body and that kind of stuff.
Well,
you could
drink
use
my
all,
lemon and my ginger this
right.
morning.
You could do all of those things in them to lose weight, right? So it is different from a diabetic to when you that water thing that doesn't make sense.
No, but what I was saying, right? I have tried the intermittent fasting, but I do not know. You know, people that tell you, boy, try intermittent fasting. All you have to do is don't eat for X amount of hours.
Well, I would
And that
suggest
kind of thing
I
now.
would suggest when you're fasting, you go to a dietitian or
Yeah, a
or
nutritionist
to
or something, yeah.
right, who could give you something based on what is your goals, what you want to achieve. And not
And
what
that is what I'm gonna do
and it's
next
not,
week.
It's not,
Yeah.
it's not what you feel. It's what
Because
would
I have
work
been
for you.
Yeah, because I have been doing things based on what I feel go work now.
No.
So
it
now
doesn't
I
work
am
like that.
now I go in
You
next
have to do
week.
things based on your goals, what you're trying
Right.
to achieve. If you're trying to achieve, if you want to go in
Yeah.
the gym, you eat plenty protein, plenty
Correct.
meat, and meat
Yeah.
diet. So
So
that
you're
would
not
give
gonna
you,
pump iron and
when you
all
go and
that.
pump iron and that kind of stuff, plenty eggs in the morning and that sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
you take that kind of diet and you space out your food over a period of time and all those
yeah.
kind of things, right? So it's a different kind
Because
of
let me tell you something. I fast from when I tried it. Like I eat, let me say I eat 6 o'clock in the evening,
All right.
and my next meal was like 3 o'clock the next afternoon. You know,
Well, all of that play.
but I know, but somebody
It
tell me.
would go through your system
But then
properly.
right? But then people just come and tell you, boy, you ain't supposed to fast for so long, because your body just started to lose muscle mass.
Right, and your body started
this,
going
that,
to
and the other.
starvation mode and it starts
So,
to eat your fat in
Yeah.
your body and all that sort of. So you have to know what is your goal in order for you to fast.
Right.
Right? If you know what is your goal, then it becomes easier. Because you know you would be able to track your progress and that kind of stuff over a period of time and that kind of stuff. So it is all based on a dietitian or a pediatrician or
A nutritionist.
a nutritionist and all these people in them to
Well,
design something to suit you.
Well, what the doctor
would
told
work
me,
for you.
the doctor that are going to next week, they said, okay, we're going to take a look at you,
Mhm.
and then we will put you on to, we will send you to a
Right,
nutritionist.
right. And they would
And they
tailor
would
something to
tailor
suit
something
you.
to suit now.
And they would know well how often or how long, because you see the snacking in between.
I'm feeling too sluggish, and I do really eat snacks. I do really snack, you know.
You see the snacking in between meals is
Yeah.
what has caused you to go haywire.
Yeah.
Because it's normally 3 meals, but you have snacks in between.
Hmm.
And while your body is digesting, you're putting more food into there.
Right.
And sometimes the wrong food into there, and the body has to
And
adjust
then-
the suit and all those different things.
Then
And everybody
I have-
is wired differently.
And then that's the next thing too. Because, all right, like I have an ex-partner now, he's a carnivore.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, he's a nutritionist as well.
Mm.
So he explained to me like this. He said,
And he might be real ripped.
ripped. When I tell you ripped.
Real ripped.
He do him exercise.
Right,
Ripped.
that's because of the
But-
carnivore, the
right,
proteins.
the proteins.
Heavy proteins.
So he don't eat veggies.
No.
And nothing like that.
Yeah, protein man.
Eggs, meat.
Like for power when you're
Right.
going in the gym. To
So
be
what-
able to push a hand.
Right. So what he was explaining to me, he said, boy, Stephan, come and try that. He said, because, and he explained to me like this. He said, when a lion hunting in the jungle,
Mm.
right, and make a kill,
Mm.
the lion does eat
In portions.
to full.
Yeah,
to full
eat it
itself.
full itself and then go in portions.
But the lion
after.
don't eat after that
Yeah.
until they get hungry again.
Right,
So what are you saying? That you're really only supposed to eat when you're hungry,
right.
right? So he don't be leaving breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Mm.
Throw that out the door. He will eat one big meal now,
Right.
and then the next time he eating is when he hungry again.
Right.
So if he eat one meal for the day, eat one meal for the day. But when he eat, he go not eat till he full. He said no, it have a thing people is eat until they bloated and feel bloated is full.
Right.
But full is before bloated. Right? You eat till you're full. He said that's the key. But some people is overeat.
Right.
Right? And he was explaining certain things like he don't use oil and he just use ghee when he cooking.
Right.
He's use ghee. And
that is a pattern. Well, that one say
No.
he knows his goal, so he's
Right.
going there. But his goal don't have to be your goal.
But that what works for him mightn't work for me.
Lovely.
Right.
Lovely.
So I might be more veggies might be more effective.
Right.
To what I looking
If you
to
want
do.
to slim down and wherever
Right.
you eat certain thing. But if you want to bulk up, you could bulk up very easy. Because you could turn
Yeah.
that, you could put that there in front of you, there, up in your chest.
Up in your chest, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I mean there are different and this is what I tell people with health, because I have several health features
Right.
on my show, right? From different approaches to health, different diets, different thing, right? And I always say everybody different. And like you say, and what we saying, what works for you might not work for me.
What are your
I
goals?
have to establish
You
what
have
it
to-
be because your goal is
what
different than
would-
mine.
to your goal.
So my diet would differ, or my approach to health might need a different approach to what
Because
your
I had
approach
a
might be.
brethren was like you
So-
for a while, and then he start in the gym.
Yeah.
And he start to bulk up, and he like how he looking, so he start to eat meat.
Right.
And then he started taking little steroids and thing in the
Oh
gym
God,
and that
oh
kind of
God,
stuff,
oh
and
God,
started
oh
to get
God,
swell.
Pressure.
But nobody, he looks good. He's pretty healthy. Not on it again, but he used to use it to build the muscle that he wanted in the specific
Right,
areas of the
because
body.
he have
and
a
that sort of
specific
stuff.
goal.
Yeah, that specific goal. So he
Right.
went behind that. And he
So-
more or less was successful in it. And everybody is wired differently, as I said. So you have to be able to manage your health in such a way that it gives you what is your end game. What is your end game?
Then gut health is the next thing, because like majority of immune system located in your gut.
Because the gut has certain things that you have to do to clarify it and clean it over the period of time. The kidneys operate on a different thing.
yeah.
Insulin resistance operates on a different concept. All these different pieces,
plenty little
they
different
add up
pieces,
to
yeah.
different things. So you ought to know the difference, and I doesn't keep too well on my on my goals, So I just had to always catch back my length and come back to my goals, come
Right.
back steady, because most times I just go off, especially around carnival time.
Consistency.
And I just go off on around
Because
carnival
that's so
time.
much distraction. Sometimes you're not consistent.
I was
my boy.
315 at one time,
315?
Yeah, that was my highest weight.
Good.
315.
I was never so big boy,
They used
ex-boy.
to wait and when they pull in the chopper,
You
they
give me
used to
some-
they had to wait until I last and then stick me in the chopper.
You give me some confidence there, boy. I feel like all right, I'm good to go. And I'm heavier now than I was initially when I was bigger than this,
Right.
But I know I put on plenty. It is more muscle than fat. Because I really don't have no fat. The only place I have fat is in my belly. Is my gut. So I just trying to get that down and get back to where I was.
Doctor should give you a reading when you come back. I have my medical sometimes in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Okay.
So I have my full medical to do, and I'm hoping that I find nothing that is worrisome of any kind.
But that's the next thing too,
I never do a PSA test actually.
You never do a PSA test?
I do a PSA injection. I do the blood.
Okay.
And the 4 times that I did it, I was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
But that's the next thing too. Sometimes you have a disease, and you going through life normal,
Yeah,
but as you find out you have it,
well, the thing is, before
it started to deteriorate,
Yeah, but before it just get your body just talk to you.
Yeah, because
Nobody
my
can
uncle-
tell me to look you up in the morning and they don't feel different to how they were when they were younger or when they were middle-aged and that sort of stuff. They didn't feel any different. When I say they must feel when you're getting this little jabbing pain and it is ignore it most times.
Yeah.
And it just go away. But it's still there,
It's
but
still
it
there,
go
yeah.
away.
It go away, yeah.
And then it come back next 2 months again.
Yeah.
And then when it come back now the third time, when it jabbing you're like, God, I had to go and see
I
a
had to
doctor.
go.
I had to go and see
And
a
that's
doctor.
men
And that's when
just wait till he...
And that's when most times
Yeah.
it'll be too late.
Too late.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes you just go and you get a diagnosis, hey, you have cancer,
Yeah.
and it's stage 4. And how many people has come back from stage 4?
And I see colon cancer.
Yeah, even worse.
Jeez, and natures.
Or bone cancer is even worse. You know when
Yeah.
it's all your bones and them get in trouble?
Get in trouble, yeah.
All your bones?
It's an easy. We'll take some calls here and see what's going on. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Stephan and Mr X.
Stephan and Mr X. I listen to all you there.
Yeah.
But I ain't if all you go listen to me and give us simple remedies.
Go ahead, man. You go ahead, man. Throw it out.
The first thing with the oil. Oil don't cook the food. Right? If you get out of the flour, get away the drink water. I'm a vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian. All right.
Yes.
Not a vegan, eh? A vegetarian. Because
August gone is 29 years. I don't use meat, fish, smoker, and saltfish.
Whoa. All right.
Yes, and I was a serious meat mountain. You could have said meat, no meat.
Yeah, that tremendous. I know people like that.
I love meat. When my sister and me sit down on the table, you say, Grace, I say, what's that thing on the wall and pull the meat from the plate?
All right.
You know the flour and you see sweet thing?
Yeah.
Sweet thing is a killer.
That sugar, boy, yeah, that sugar is a killer.
Do a little exercise and things as normal. Walking and stretching. Stretching is important if you're jogging or you're running.
And that's a serious thing.
Stretching is important.
The stretching aspect.
I tell you, you know, you into the thing.
Yeah.
Right, but if that can help you, go in the pharmacy and buy some Iodex and rub your belly. That's why you don't swell it.
Yeah, man.
You love to eat, so you must carry that kind of weight. Doing hurdles.
All right, thanks a lot.
You gotta take care of yourself, man. You don't know. You know, I mean, God bless me about in at 73, not out, you know.
All right, nice, man. Keep at it, man.
The ball go down, he's choking the ball.
All right,
nice.
Take my advice, what I'm telling you.
No problem, we'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I must try that, you know. He said this carry dog swelling.
A whole bale of Vicks. A bale of Vicks, yes?
I got one. I like that one. Morning.
Oh, Stephan and X.
Yeah, morning, man.
You know the Red Edge Mall in St. James?
Yep.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, there's a doctor in there called Dr. Batson.
Uh-huh.
You could go and do a consultation. You put you on the system and you will see all your blood. You will see your stomach, everything, and you will do a consultation.
A natural healing. That is, we call him, I used to do a program with him back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
On
On
Sky.
lipids and everything, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
All right.
go to him and he will do a blood analysis test for you. And he will let you know going on with your stomach and things.
All right, no problem. We'll try.
I'll check it out. Most of your sickness come from your stomach, you know.
Yeah, well, that's what the majority of immune system is in your gut.
Yeah.
So an unhealthy gut means an unhealthy immune system.
Yeah, your pancreas, your liver, your kidneys, all them.
Yeah, boy, see that pancreas. Oh God, we can talk about the pancreas.
The pancreas is your what's called for your diabetes and all your insulin.
Yeah.
You know, you need to have your pancreas. We men don't do detox, you know.
That's the next thing. Yeah, we don't do them thing.
I just take my partially and thing and get that out from gut.
All right.
Partially and thing, kidney and.
Yes, you could go by Batson and St. James. You could walk in.
All right.
And you could set to an appointment and you could just do it.
All right, we'll do, man. We'll check him out.
All right, take care. Yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah. Now, like I mean, sometimes, we just talk all kind of thing, but boy, sometimes he's really had to deal with the health. What's going on here? This one flashing, that one flashing. Let's see what's going on here. Morning. Hello? No. All right, 6224911. What's going on with the WhatsApp? There's two people trying to call at the same time?
Yeah, some
everything that's...
That 331 number?
Yeah, but that's blinking. One blinking coming up, the next one blinking coming up.
Try the 331 number. I want to call it the longest while.
That's not. I'm trying to get one of them on the inside. Look, I finally get one to answer. All right, yeah. Hello, morning.
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 Yeah, what's going on, man?
Morning. I cool.
Yeah.
Nutrition is about a proper diet, rest, relaxation, and enjoying the life.
Right.
The human body is the best processor of anything.
Yeah.
But we mouth and we tongue is the director we soul. So we need to pause for a moment and find that balance and find that discipline. So all the talking thing And only I'm talking about is discipline.
Nah, yeah, it's
All
a discipline you have.
Operate the very same way. And once you find that balance,
I don't have that balance.
everything will be good. And all
Right.
Stephan will do is to get a girl who interested in him seriously, and he go get fit now for them.
All right, buddy. Have a good day.
Oh,
you take another one.
Yeah,
You
man.
take another
Don't
one.
see.
That shoot you one number.
I waited for the pop-up. I just waited for the number and then the pop-up, pero. Lama minimize that.
Popping up here now.
Yeah.
Don't pop up there?
Morning, yeah. I got it.
Hello.
Lama minimize.
Morning.
Yeah,
Yes,
morning.
Morning again, fellas.
Yeah, fella. Yeah, back, boy.
One of the mantra I used to tell fellas offshore. Gun and knife is not the only thing that kill people. You see a knife and a fork on your mouth, that is the fastest way to go to your grave. X could tell you about that.
Right.
Yeah. And as always tell you, fellas, take all the time outside here. Don't dig all the grave with all your mouth out here.
Right.
Because when you see food, they like to eat.
Yeah, boy.
They'll come out there 115 pounds, and within 3 months, they're clocking all kind of 200 pounds and thing. And I used to warn them about that. Let me tell you something, You see all this kind of fancy talk about diet and this and that and thing? All you ever see a sad fat person yet?
Yes, I've seen them. I've seen many of them.
They maybe just present themselves as sad. But look at around the society. Everybody who you see always looking depressed and frustrated and sad and all kind of thing is the ones that are always watching where they're eating, how they're drinking, this and that and thing. Just imagine the world without salt and sugar.
Oh, God.
It could be the most boring, this frustrating place. It could be great.
No, I try without salt. Oh,
without sugar.
And without sugar. Oh, God.
Eat a double without salt now. Go and get a cake without sugar now. You understand? Celebrate your birthday and light a cake without sugar.
No
and
sugar. No
ice
sugar.
cream without sugar.
No sugar.
But you mash up that party one time.
But yeah,
But anyway,
it has something
let me tell you something. My balance to this life, to be perfect for my health aspect, I'm 57 years old.
Right.
Not to overdo.
Eat anything you want, but eat in moderation.
What I'm saying, eat, moderate how
Moderation,
anything, okay, anything in this life that harms you, right?
Yeah.
Especially food, happens when you overdo.
Yeah.
Anything you do, check it out. Anything you do, you're supposed to take in certain amounts and anything you overdo on is where your problem does start.
Correct.
Let me tell you something. I grew up in the most unhealthy eating culture that you could think about. That is the cane cutting, Caroni Limited 1975. Everything in we diet was flour, rice, oil, fry, curry. And you sit down and you eat a basin of that.
Yeah, I know.
But let me tell you what went on with these people. They live long. Everybody who I know grew up in them community was in the 80s and thing. You know what they used to do? You see from the time 8 o'clock in the night, them sleeping. And you see all 5 o'clock in the morning, them done up outside cutting cane and exercising. And that was the secret to being healthy and living the lifestyle. You see, consistent sleep, rest for that body, and exercise. And trust me, you eat what you want, drink what you want, and enjoy this life, and breed people. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, and breed people.
Fellas. Take care, man.
Most important.
Later.
Yeah, cool.
Most important. Yeah, later. Yeah.
Yeah, but most times, anything you're doing and you overdo is where your problem is.
Yeah, that's where the problem is.
Right, so try and don't overdo anything you're doing. If you're exercising, don't over-exercise. If you're eating, don't overeat.
But
and all them kind of
I
things.
will tell you this, I'll tell you this after this call. After this call, you see your KFC doing it. Yeah, morning. Wait, man, sir. What going on? Yeah, morning. Yes, I.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dr. X and Dr. Stephan.
Well, it's morning still, but
like all the health program, there, man. But to eat healthy and go and see doctor. You have to have money too, you know.
Well, true.
But Mr. X and Stephan, all they talking about the young lady who lost she work in CPEP and she applied for the work and 4 fortnight now she get paid 4 bags of groceries. I see she put bike and all kind of thing in the bag
That was the woman in California in the supermarket?
And I have on Sunday there, boy.
Sunday, yeah, I saw the video.
She said
she's a former CPEP worker.
No money, yeah, she was a CPEP worker.
You see that video?
And she was the 3 month contract and she get paid.
It's real groceries she thief there, or she tried to
Yeah, but she still groceries for 2 months, you know.
It's 2 months she tried to
yeah, but when the nestum come out, that's when it just feel sorry for she. When the nestum come out,
I want to put you in the naughty corner and your boy who care to walk in the community there. He was to get some shook.
Who's that?
Next time you take care to walk. Philip Alexander now.
Oh, God.
Them.
You have to get some strokes because he call you to free to walk your community. Right.
And he went up weekend and take picture. He take picture up there this weekend. I don't include me, no, but have a picture right at the bottom of the page.
You go deal with him later. You get the you get ball boy.
You get some tomorrow. You get some tomorrow.
Them two stuff. But Mr. X, are you and Kings doing later?
Yeah, me and Kings doing later.
Well, I want to only deal with the relations.
Should be interesting.
You know I don't carry on Portuguese program, right? You know that, right? You know them kind of pest them in the evening. You don't pest me.
I don't pest them. I just come out and talk for the truth. Every month you don't know that, you know.
You just pest them.
People I back up singers, you know.
All right.
And they leave me alone, you know. I alone fighting up now, you know. So bless.
All right, cool, man.
All right,
cool. All right. Something I was going to tell you there. That he mentioned there a little while ago, you know, boy. Or that Barack mentioned. You know, the other day, you told me to walk here, right.
Yeah, you done walk already. I see you can pack up the money.
No. This morning.
You walk up here? Yeah, you walk up here, you drive up here?
No. Hold on. I had to drive here yesterday and today. Tomorrow I'm walking again. But what happened? And when Barack talk about going to sleep at a particular time, getting up early, going out and working.
8 hours rest is required.
I cannot remember the last time I get 8 hours sleep. I just only get about 3 hours sleep. Sometimes I do him sleep.
But that ain't good.
It's a nights I do him sleep. Like last night, me sleep.
Yeah.
I could tell you I didn't sleep last night.
You gotta get a girl. To sleep with you. So like when you roll, you can roll on she.
Right.
Yeah, and make things could happen.
Things could happen, and that go right.
Yeah, that will get
but
into
no,
sleep.
Seriously, no. I do not sleep. I very rare.
Well, moving your girl.
I could say I just sleep.
Moving your girl, so you get to sleep.
It got to be something like that sooner or later.
And she got to wake you up.
But the other thing too, you know, it's a real bad habit that people just do, boy. You see, eating and go and lie down.
Yeah, that is one that is very concerning.
When we had the staff meeting last week,
right,
and you tell me walk, I make sure I went home and I eat lunch, right?
Right.
And when I finish eat lunch, I walk back to the studio here for the meeting. I feel like I didn't eat at all, you know. But a little walk, you know. And they said that, you know, go and walk a little 10 minutes when you finish eat.
Right.
Eat and go and take a little 10-minute walk. Take a little stroll. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we want to do what we want.
But here's one to sit down because you get heavy now. You get lazy.
Right.
You dig? Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Respect for everyone, boys.
Hi, there, sir. Let's go.
Calling from Paget, boys.
Paget? Yeah, man.
Last week was your birthday, boys.
What who birthday?
Yeah.
What who birthday? Was your birthday?
78.
Oh.
78, boy. All right, nice, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no from the gym. I went to the gym this morning.
All right.
I thought you say when in Julius.
Run and thing, you know.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I part in the 2017 marathon.
Okay.
Back in, I run 12 miles and I said, I run from the Savannah in 2019 in 45 minutes.
Right.
I was 70 years.
All right.
Yeah. I want you to remind the representative for St. Augustine area. Stop interviewing people on the TV and come and see what the people need.
Oh, God, I could
The lights and the lamp pole falling down.
All right.
Have a lamp pole by a 5 corner. She come and send somebody to snap it. More than a year, 2 years now. And and nobody come back to replace that lamp pole. And we have a lamp pole in the same dead end place. It's light only blinking. So I just have to leave one man light downstairs. Okay?
All right.
Stop interviewing people on the TV and come and see about your constituency. That is job in.
All right. Sure, get the message, man. Don't frighten. All right, cool. Yeah, man. What, boy? The man says stop doing interview on the TV and come and see about your constituency.
Let me know what they're supposed to do. What I go say, but I can't do nothing.
No, but I mean,
mine.
you know, but
I
it was...
see Philip put up a picture of the beach this weekend. So like he went up there
again without you.
Me.
Nah, but he got to get something tomorrow.
But he take a picture down at the bottom with Lennox Smith and Coots in it, and walking in Port of Spain South. So I don't understand. I don't understand him maths.
Yeah.
I don't understand
Call the man.
Me ain't calling nobody.
No, not you. Not you are talking about he's supposed to contact you and say, X are going up in the constituency. Come and go with me. Morning.
Good morning, Stephan.
Morning, Granny.
Good morning, Mr. X.
Morning.
Stephan. Granny just eat and drink everything. Then we are monsters. I don't have no moderation and things.
Oh, gosh.
I cook with plenty oil, and I use plenty salt. I use curry, everything.
What trouble is
and
this?
I just use plenty sugar. Plenty. I just drink Coca-Cola. And I am not a diabetic. But with me, I just move whole day. Granny don't lie down and sleep and then I sleep at 11 and I get up 3. Because we is in the country and we always have to work hard. So we always, when we place clean, Granny likes place clean. So I would always get up doing things. Up to now, I sleep at 11, I get up 3, I eat and drink anything, but I will tell you something. I am a strict vegetarian, plant-based.
Okay.
No fish, no egg.
What?
Plant-based cheese.
Okay.
And I eat and drink everything, Stephan, everything. Okay. Fried thing, I don't cook without plenty oil.
All right. Well, Granny, you're good to go.
And I just don't eat kurma. I Hindu. So I just have plenty mithai in the house, and then sweets. I just don't eat barfi and kurma.
Right.
I just use plenty sweet and me have no sugar. I just move all day. Granny has she walking stick. I use move all day.
All right, well, keep doing what you're doing, Granny.
I want to tell you, go to plant-based. And don't use no fish, no eggs. Eggs will fatten you.
All right.
And you don't have to go to the doctor too much. Go up a hill, not exercise. Go up a hill, come down the hill. Go up a hill, come down the hill, and you're good to go. You have to go gym and things.
All right, no problem. All right, yeah. No, but I walked Chancellor Sunday, you know. I went up Chancellor, and then I went up through Breezy. No, I'm telling you, no. Well, when I went up it's at 2 parts, right? It's at the little nature trail on the flat, and then it's at Breezy Hill. But I make it a little way up Breezy, and then I change my mind. Because I see I incline there, boy, boy. I said, nah, I ain't going on back. I become a mind to go up that incline, boy. You understand? But I went through the nature trail. Let me tell you something, by 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right? 9 a.m. on Sunday. I'd already crossed about 15,000 steps a day. I remember walking I do Sunday morning. Yeah. You know what I mean? Today I'm going to do a little workout too. Because my foot started pain me, boy. I ain't lying. It's like I play mass, boy. Morning. Real pain in my foot. Morning. Yeah, what going on?
What happened to X? He's feeling sleepy, or?
Nah, man. X-ray there, man.
I see the man yawning there just now. He make a big yawn there just now.
To X?
Yeah.
You sure? X, you yawn just now?
Boy, carry on the program and stuff, so you ain't sure this now, boy.
I know, I was yawning because I tell you I didn't sleep last night, but go ahead.
Yeah, none to do.
All right, something I was talking to Andy and them, and they give me some kind of cock and bull story there. I want to put this to X. X, the system. Why the system is like that? When PNM in power, UNC councillors that cry, oh, we ain't getting.
One day, oh God, hard luck they call it. The call drop off. That wasn't us, eh?
Very simple to understand that.
Yeah.
We have an electorate of 1.1 million people. 25% of that does not vote. They don't ever vote. However, in 2010, 150,000 out of the 350,000 that don't vote came out and vote in 2010. That was an anomaly, right? We have 300,000 PNM. We have 300,000 UNC, right? It just so happened that UNC has some Negroes in it, some black people in it, right? And the PNM has some Indian people in it.
Yeah.
That's the way it is, right?
The trade.
So it is a very simple thing. The majority rules, right? And it's a first past the post system. So when one side is inside, the next side will create a bacchanal. When the other side inside, the other side will create a bacchanal. So who inside want to stay inside and who outside want to get inside. So it will always be the same. Even when it was NAR, it was the same problem.
It was the same thing.
Right?
It's politics at play.
In nowadays it was different because we didn't have BBM pin. Yeah. We didn't have basically WhatsApp and all them things.
It was
but it was the same kind of problems with this one and that one and this one high-end to my Indian and this one high-end to my Negro and so it going.
And you can't get away from that.
So it's a regular thing. So it's nothing new.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Good
What's
day,
up?
good day.
X has put forward a position. But I want to stress on something. I live in Arima.
Uh-huh.
The PNM always have Arima, right? Very rare Arima that's cheap.
Both general and local government.
Right. And local government,
central
right?
Government, yeah.
The PNM have the unique ability to separate themselves when they're in central government and they hold in local government.
Right. Like now.
So they making noise now and saying they have no budget to fix nothing. But they fixed nothing for the last 10 years when they was there.
And they've been there same way. And they've been there with money.
And this is what I'm saying.
God. They've been there with
PNM
money.
have been there since 2013 or 14 when they win back the corporation.
With money. With money that was there.
With the party in charge in central government.
Yep.
And they telling you they have no money to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is
well,
what
that's
it is.
the PNM for you. That's how they handle business.
That's how the cookie crumbles, buddy.
Right. No, but we're getting a more educated electorate who's starting to slowly understand the difference between the responsibilities are local and the responsibilities are central government. And just now that circle will break. Just now it will break.
All right.
Right? Hey, Stephan, I was looking at a little dark, boy. But it got a little bright. Somebody put the brightness on.
All right.
Somebody put the brightness on.
All right, no problem, man.
Cool. Liverpool now.
Huh?
Liverpool and them now.
Yeah.
They win our match this weekend.
We lost weekend.
Oh.
Remember, you're an international break right now. Morning. My next struggling team playing tomorrow.
Who's that?
Italy. No, the 26th. Yeah, we didn't make 2 consecutive World Cups. So if we don't make this World Cup, they're going to be 3 straight. Morning. I wasn't talking at all, boy. Yeah, I can't take no more talk. I can't take another World Cup.
They're back at the broad.
It's only, boy. It's only make our next World. I don't like them Brazilian fans and them at all, boy. They're sickening, boy. Morning.
Morning again. Morning.
Yeah,
to my two favorite bush doctors, Dr. A and Dr. A.
Yes, man. You go.
Yeah. Well, hey, was you talking about well, I know the segment went already, but X, I heard that you went to a Christmas party.
Yeah.
And my name, my covert operatives mentioned that your name was mentioned, and I talking about me. We did why I put you in the corner yesterday. But here I want to ask you. So you went to the Christmas party by yourself, boy?
No. I went with my campaign manager.
Oh.
I went with my campaign manager. What's the problem? What you want to know again?
It's not my problem. You are Punani calling me and asking me these things. But anyway. Hey. But seriously, but before you guys talking about nutrition and stuff like that, and I like what the gentleman said about the knife and fork and somebody's mouth.
Yeah.
Easy way to the grave, or eating your way to the grave, right? But I remember I went one blind date in my life, one blind date, and I'll never do it again. Because sometimes they don't tell you these details. But she was as liberal and as everything in the sense that she was a vegetarian, right? And when we went to dinner, she decided to tell me, I did order some chicken, and she said, "Do you know that chicken, that fowl you just consuming there, had a child, had a chick? Do you know that?" And I said to her, "But then I know this is the first and last date." So I said to her, "Well, that's why I order a family meal. I included everybody."
Come now, man. Lead that for your Trump friend. Lead that for your Trump friend.
Oh, God, Lord of mercy.
Yeah, we can do better than that.
Oh, God. Yeah, I tell you.
Don't do with that.
Oh, God, foreign news. Morning.
Hello.
Hola, senor.
Yeah, that way it's good when they call 999.
Yeah, boy, that way it's good. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, man, go ahead, share your thoughts.
I don't like all that again, man.
Oh, God, why? What we do? What we do?
You mean to say I had to be calling all this so long and it's when all you feel like to answer my phone?
When we feel, look how much call we taking.
Man calling 2 and 3 times and I
don't get you.
Just, all you're not answering my phone, all you could talk
we don't know where
as a man who have real talent in my head. And if I really want to be on this phone, I could be on phone every minute because I know when to call.
Poor man. We have no caller ID here. We have no caller ID here. We don't know who calling.
You spent 3 minutes talking about people's business. When you talk about your business,
you know all the numbers and all the bunch of put a name behind all it. When a number call, all you to be sure and call the name and all who calling. All you want to know.
No, we know the numbers. We know the numbers.
No, have no number
all you know
here.
the numbers and all you know the name.
Is anonymous that has come up?
Yeah, but on the WhatsApp line, is
no. On WhatsApp. On WhatsApp.
Right for man here.
On WhatsApp, but not on the landline.
Hello, you're spending too much time.
All looking to fool a bright for man.
Yes, but you're spending time. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. You're inside. Go ahead and talk. We're talk.
All intelligence bad because all you have some intelligence to teach me, but all you playing all I want to hear my intelligence as a foreman because I have no big certificate and big money like all you. To travel all over the world and things like that.
Not like all you. Not like all you. That is X.
Stop listening to all you. Stop listening.
Don't put all you in that X.
How I getting that?
X just travel all over the world.
How I getting
that?
But what is this?
All you know by now when all you hear me blind as it.
But what you getting vexed for?
Well, why getting that?
Don't tell you already. I have to repeat it.
Oh, look at this.
Look,
KFC, my partner. KFC coming 2 and 3 times. All you need to walking is only circumference and a picture you want to. What now? Let's take me for PNM because you have vote PNM already and I looked at the vote UFC the other day. I didn't see them on the chart. At the globe anyway, I see the development and infrastructure doing good and things are nice. If it comes to be that, it comes to be that. We change the government. Well, all you hear me too now, not because I want to stay alive.
But look inside.
But look how long you're inside and you ain't said nothing yet.
That's why I come inside to say where I have to stay and all you must stop in your mouth.
What trouble?
Yeah, you laugh. I make my true rule.
All right, buddy. All right.
Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about, but nevertheless. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen.
Yes, hi.
You all speaking this morning, reference misinformation, etc., right? If you look at the narrative what they're using with the SOE or state of emergency, it is wrong. What I'm saying is that you need to use what the bill actually says. It's coming out of the Constitution, Section 7, emergency powers, and the name of the bill, Emergency Powers Regulation 2026. And then you have these also what we're using, which is a misleading narrative also. It is the Zones of Special Operations, Special Security, and Community Development Measures Bill of 2026, right? And people are speaking it like that. When you speak in that narrative, you're actually contributing to misleading the population and the listeners or whoever you're communicating it to in the larger context. When you're not speaking in the right context or terms of it, people are misled because they're going based on the influencer or the person or the status quo. Hence, you're having the disconnection and you're having problems to pass bill or you're having communication issues. If you look at what is happening, people talking and they're talking loosely. If you look at the papers today, the government said they put no curfew, but no curfew in the emergency regulations or the SOE where people talking. So that is my contribution. Thanks very much.
All right, no problem, man. Cool. Yep. All right, so we're coming up on 13 minutes, 12.
He lost me somewhere, you know.
You lost you somewhere?
Yeah, and I don't get lost often. I don't get lost often. So I'm just trying to understand what was the point.
No, what he is saying, I think what he was trying to say, what he is trying to say is that,
a little slow.
If whatever the emergency powers state, right? Talk it in that language then. In terms of talk about what is within, what they could do, what you could do within those emergency powers, right? He say, for instance, they are saying that they don't see at this time any need to implement a curfew. But he is saying that under the emergency powers, there is no curfew. Which he kind of lost me with,
But they were trying to say I don't.
Because
I don't get lost often.
Because I think under the emergency powers there is the option to declare curfew.
Yes.
Is there not?
Yes.
Right. So I don't know where he got the idea that under the state of emergency powers or the emergency powers that a curfew does not exist or cannot be implemented.
Watch me. Call back when you get a chance and go a little slower.
And go a little slower, yeah. But we had to take a break. All right, we gotta go to a break. We're just about 11 minutes away from your hour of 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, you got the news at noon headed your way. Courtesy TTT. So
what was the next segment we were supposed to do? We might. Nobody knows.
But you went into a whole hell thing, so.
Sorry.
I said I can bring our next segment.
No, I just brought that because every time I open my thing, I just see my virgin.
Right.
And then I remember all them 22 people before, boy. Oh, God.
Yeah, the 22 people,
real friends, I say, enjoy myself with, Real
no, but listen, listen, at the same time.
You know and all of them just dead out. All of them.
At the same time, you have to enjoy life. You know what I mean? We all have to enjoy life.
And I have to pass on the learning too, most important.
Yes.
Because a lot of us not really, we so caught up in the day activities that we get caught up in how we live and checking on yourself. The same way you just go and check your car every 3,000 or 5,000 kilometers and you just remember that date.
Yeah.
The same way you're supposed to go and check yourself by a physician and get yourself in a gear. Because most of the people out of that 22 woke up one morning with stage 4 cancer. Listen carefully, eh? Most of that 22, about at least 10 or 12 of them, woke up with stage 4 cancer. I have walked and held hands with about 3 of them out of that 22 during the journey of going and pick them up by the health center, pick them up to go for treatment, their families, trying to spend as much time with them as they can. 3 out of the 12.
The 12.
Survive. Right? Some of them don't even have hair right now. They're not growing back hair because of the treatments that have made you lost hair and so on. Some of them have prostate was the other one. They just went in the toilet and started to urinate and blood started to come out and that sort of stuff. That is how far they reach before they diagnose it. They didn't even get no pain. Just go in the toilet and urinating and find like the pee coming out kind of slowish and intermittent. And then the next thing, a flush of blood.
A whole, yeah.
And then with the time to go in the doctor and check.
Yeah, but that's how it happens for a lot of people. But look, at the same time that you're enjoying life, right? Everybody wants to enjoy life. Everybody want to have a good time. You want to have a good life because you only here once.
Yeah, but that comes with that checks too.
No, but this is what I'm coming to. But while you're enjoying life, don't forget that you have to put aside a little time to check on yourself, because let me tell you something, that people just run down money in this life like it don't tomorrow. But if you're not in good health, you can't make no money, you know.
Well,
I understand what I'm saying?
I was saying that
so you have to check yourself. You have to check yourself.
Let me see if I could find it. All right, hear this one. Hear this one quickly before we go. This is good. How do you think about it, boy?
You're songing your age now, you know. You're battling with the phone there, boy.
I ain't looking good there.
Yeah, songing your age.
No, but what is going on here, boy?
You see what let me take the break. You go find a duty break because you go embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass yourself. You're not bored. All right, we come back after this, people.
The winning numbers in the National Lottery online draws for Tuesday, 24th March 2026 at 10:30 a.m. Play way number 13, Grapple.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature.
This is him most about humanity. He answered, man, because he sacrifices health in order to make money. Then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health.
Yeah.
And then he is so anxious about the future. God, cut off again. What's going on here?
What kind of old man vibes you on? But I know pull up the whole quote for you.
But the whole thing got cut off, man.
Let me see. Lord have mercy, how I tell you. Lord Father.
Are you looking good there?
Yeah, we are. Back again. The whole thing.
I'm going to read it quickly.
Go ahead.
And then he is so anxious about the future that he does not enjoy the present. The result being that he does not live in the present or in the future. He lives as if as if he's never going to die, and then dies having never really lived.
Yeah.
This is a very powerful statement that I keep to the top of my fast book all the time. Because I say, remember, you're on your journey through life, right? He says that a man sacrifices his health in order to make money, which is what we do on a regular basis. Then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health, right? Which is what we also do. And then he's so anxious about the future that he does not enjoy the present. The result of being that he does not live in the present or in the future. He lives as if he is not going to die, and then he dies having never really lived.
Well, let me tell you something, I don't know if the rest of the audience, I don't know if the audience that listening could relate to this, right? But have you ever had a moment where you just study what has happened when you die?
Well,
the realization
I've been
of
having that for the last couple of weeks. I've been having that.
You having that? All right. The realization, usually you just go about your business and you're so busy with your daily activities that you don't really study death.
Yeah.
Right? And
I don't study what happens after that.
And what happens after that,
especially
right?
after with your family.
Correct. Because look at, and the reason why I brace it, you know, say that, Berkey. Let me just go back to Berkey. Berkey come on dead as our father.
Right.
Right?
And he had one bright son.
And his
At
son
least
come and
out
get
of
gone
the
down.
8, he had
right?
at least one. Yeah.
So when you're dead and you leave this world, and you leave persons behind, you know, there is no. I think we don't understand. There is no rewind.
No.
Right? There is no rewind. But
and he died at 17, eh?
Right. But we often live our lives as if there is a rewind.
Right.
As if, well, I go fix that.
Like we're not going to die.
Like we're not.
Said,
that's right. Like we're not. Like
die,
that. Like that isn't coming for us.
Right.
But we all have to face it. Is the one thing that we all have to face.
The ultimate leveler is that.
Is we are all going to leave this world and pass on somewhere. We don't know where. I do not believe that you die and that's it. I do not believe that you're put here to go through everything that you have to go through and experience, everything that you have to experience, to just come one day, close the eye, and that's the end of the story. So I don't believe in that. And like my father always told me, but as a man who had undying faith in God, he always used to say, I'd rather to live my life believing that I have a God, and if I did anything I none, well, no harm, no foul.
You ain't lost nothing.
Than to live my life not believing it have a God, dead and it have one.
Right.
Right? So, I mean, there are many different perspectives on life and where we come from and how this whole thing start. And that's a whole conversation
and
we could have.
And nobody never come back and tell you. If they had to buy
nobody never come back and say,
if they had to buy a bag of ice going down, they had to buy about 10 bag of ice to go down.
You understand what I'm saying?
Or carry an air conditioning unit with you when you're going down.
Exactly.
Nobody can tell you what's going on.
Nobody can tell you nothing.
Nobody can tell you if it was paradise and milk and honey flowing in the streets.
But you know,
kind of mad thing.
But the thing is, you know, we live in life every day, boy.
Yeah.
And we live in life as if it have no end.
Yeah.
As if we really going to be here forever. And there comes a time, maybe the boy who celebrates his 70th birthday or the people in the 70s and as they get older.
Well, I want to give...
I don't know if it has reached that point and then they say, look...
I want to give the public some homework today, right? Tomorrow, we could explore what is your purpose on earth.
Yeah.
Many people go through life, their whole life, not knowing what's the purpose.
What's the purpose? Yeah.
Right? What you was put here for.
Yeah. And are you living your life?
And are you living your life in accordance with that purpose?
With that purpose, you know?
Right? So we would like to find out tomorrow after we've done the segment, most likely.
Uplifting conversation.
Yeah, we want to know what is your purpose.
Yeah.
Because most people, as I said, go through life not knowing what was their entire purpose on it. They were just living. They were just trying to survive.
Just aimlessly.
But they never knew what was the purpose. Yeah. Some people just find out early by the gifts that was given to them, by singing, by running, by whatever it is.
Some talent that they have.
And some people just go through life not knowing what is your purpose on earth. And so long as you could focus on your purpose, we could find out that tomorrow.
We could have that conversation.
We spend another 5 minutes and try to figure out what is your purpose on this earth.
5 minutes. Anyway, X, hit them the
images of mine, some Regina, some expressing the obvious, some walking around the town with their blinkers on. And find out what your purpose for tomorrow.
Nice, man.
Have a good day, TNT.
So, people, we are out of the record. Thanks a lot for your calls and your comments. Look out for us tomorrow. Naughty Corner will be back again tomorrow. And we will have that discussion. Here comes your news at noon.
And I